Hi.
Anita just sent me a message. She goes, the chimosa is in me. Wants to be like a chair down. The gif with the guy like flipping the chair and just boop, ready to listen.
Happy New Year!
Happy New
Yay,
Year!
Happy New Year!
I did tell chat that the voice chat right now was wild, and so I'm glad that they got to hear a bit of that. Yeah, you gotta do your thing.
I got real nervous all of a sudden because I was like, oh shit, did I start Audacity? But no, we went through that whole thing.
We already did that.
Yeah, we did that. We're good.
Been there, done that. Got the t-shirt. Speaking of t-shirts,
Oh no.
I got
Daniel,
the
I have
I'm
another
too old for
computer.
this shit shirt today.
Hey.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're not even that old.
It's such a good shirt. The one we
The
made
shirt
in TPK.
that we made in TPK, the I'm too old for this shit, and it's the Twitch logo, smoking a cigarette, giving the chat some yeah, if you want to check out that stream, Enigma might have the VOD up.
I definitely
go watch
still have it up.
Enigma's Deadass Christmas.
Should you still have it up?
Yeah.
That's a good question. It's fine.
Hey, speaking of TPK, welcome back to Divided Kingdoms, everybody! Yay!
Yay!
I plan on killing everybody.
It's been a minute. Sorry for about a month time between. Everybody had a good holiday, and I hope that you also had a really good holiday. My name is Rage Pan Pajamas or Sierra. I am your game master, and these are my chuckle fucks.
Hello, I'm Chucklefuck1. I play Venric. Also, my name is Andy or Outdoor Andy. Next.
Hi, I am Fuckle Chuck 2. Checkers. I also play Cole, the monk of the group.
Oh, Hi there, everyone. This is Cordcaster. I don't even know what chucklefuck I am at this point. 5, I guess. Yeah. Lucky numbers there, and I play Damien Dorn, who's sometimes in, sometimes out, depending on where the story is, and mostly I'm just helping Panda run the stream.
I'm just happy to be here, and I'm Enigma. Chucklefuck 6. I play Guilford Grimsmith. Half orc, what you call it? It was just he's a fun guy.
Is that
He
how
owns a
you
bar.
pronounce his name? It's
Guilford
extra
Grimsmith.
H's.
Hi.
Gilfer. You got a cough in the middle of his name. Gilfer.
Guilford.
Oh God.
Don't bring that back in. Don't bring that back
No.
in.
That's the other
No,
family
no.
name. That's
Cursed. Okay.
Yeah, we don't talk about that anymore.
rewarding the people who watched the previous campaign, which you can no longer see.
Yeah, it's just
It's
no
gone
longer
forever.
available. I'm sorry. We've wiped that from our memory. Also Kat is not going to be here today. Kat had other obligations. There's a chance that Carl might have to be an in and out character just because Kat is a wonderful person and does a lot of really cool things in LA, and LA is a very busy place. So, but we're hoping to see Carl next time. So yeah.
My headcanon is Carl got so baked that they're just stuck in a position elsewhere.
Carl, for the reminder of this session, or at least until you guys leave this town, is just going to be meditating so hard. Just so hard.
And define meditation in this context.
Basically, you know those smokehouses that you can go to? Yeah.
Oh, and get like fucking ayahuasca or whatever it's called.
Yeah. He's in one of those right now. And He's just gone.
Spiritual
He's in
journey.
this shed.
He
over
gave
here.
y'all the dagger that he took last time, and that he went off.
He
He's
found
like,
a sauna and is just chilling.
yeah, it's just having the best time. So yeah, last time we left off, everybody ended up in Hook Village, which is where Cole is from and where his adoptive mom is, Olana Moonmind. And we had some interesting conversations with Olana before we ended. The group found out about that there are 3 different shards that everybody knows about. There is one that is hidden in the temple here. There's one in Vizidar and one in Anost. And that she did a favor by hiding one of the shards for the lion's demise. She also asked Cole whether or not Cole actually trusts Damien, which was an interesting question. And the group was able to successfully grab the dagger that was the other artifact after fighting off strangely, I guess, sexy bad woman blackguard
Super sexy.
who
She was bad.
disappeared right before they were able to kill her off or stop her. So yeah,
Strange. We'll never see her again.
probably not. I don't know. Maybe I killed her off screen. I don't know.
She died of a disease later, an infection.
Oh
Died
my
of
God.
dysentery.
Drowned trying to cross a river crossing.
So today we left off right before you guys went to bed. Oh, and I do need to retcon something. Anakeer, or Daniel said that Anakeer had her familiar turn into a panther. That is not
Oh,
possible.
That's not possible. We looked it up. It's not true.
It has to be a cat.
It had to be a
Um,
cat.
So Daniel is Luna still a cat, or is Luna just a snake still, or what?
Next day she'd be a snake. Regular back to her old self. Hello, flying snake.
Okie dokie. Nice. Okay, so you guys have the day. The the morning is there's a nice chill on the wind because you're up pretty far north, near the frozen forest. So you guys get a nice chill in the air. The place is pretty quiet. Anybody who works early in the morning is already at work, and anybody else are either starting to get up or haven't gotten up just quite yet. There is a pot of coffee being made in the kitchen right now by Olana. What would you guys like to do?
First
Gil's
thing
already
I want
up
to do
helping Alana in the kitchen.
is hit that
Nice.
long rest button.
Yeah, you
Oh,
hit that
right,
long
yeah.
rest button.
I'm gonna hit the short rest.
Gil was up most of the night, couldn't sleep.
Well, sometimes a casual nap will do you some justice.
Y'all
Boy,
talk amongst
I-
yourselves. I'm gonna do some spell work.
Oh yeah, I gotta manage your spells.
Yeah.
God, I'm
The
so
druid's in the
glad.
corner trying to go through her spells, trying to figure out which one she wants today.
I was just thinking, Venric is like my one character that I don't look at and go, fuck, where do I look?
Right? It sounded like you guys had a lot of questions still for Alana.
Yeah.
Sure did. Remember those. Definitely
Definitely wrote those down. Right?
took great notes last session.
Well, Well, Olana is going to thank Gil, be very grateful for Gil's help this morning.
No, don't even worry about it. If it weren't for me being here, Arwen would have had me up cleaning anyway.
Oh, and what do you do normally, other than adventuring, obviously?
Well, own a tavern, and I do a wee bit of everything.
A wee bit of everything. Wow.
Aye, I'm a man of many talents and many height.
Okay, that's very interesting.
So, Ellen, can I ask you, what do you do here in this little town?
Oh, well, I am the head priestess of the Lunar Temple here.
Oh, a priestess.
Ah, yeah. I don't get out much. I mostly just stay here.
Well, no, that's no good. A priestess need to know her people.
Oh, no. I mean, like, the town. I stay here in the town. I don't get out of the town very much.
Aye, but it would do you good to see the world a bit.
The people here need me. I'm often the only healer, and sometimes I'm just a person for people to talk to when they don't have anyone else to talk to.
Aye, fair enough.
But yeah, I don't mind it. I mean, I've done a fair bit of traveling. I'm 90 years old. I've been around.
90? Ah, you don't look a day over 60.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, being high elf and all kind of perks. I do. Is anybody else up in the room as well?
I think Cole would already be up and probably walking towards kitchens like, hey, what smells so good?
Well, I have some fresh eggs from the neighbor. They let me have their leftover eggs every now and then, and a couple of sausages.
Oh, sounds delicious.
Wait, we could have just asked the neighbors for some supplies.
Well, a lot of people in the community give me things because I'm the priestess here and don't really make any money.
I'll have to apologize about the milk later.
Oh. Okay.
Gil may have gotten up a little early and gone to procure some milk.
So wait, did Gil like go and like milk
Yeah,
a cow?
he just
What?
didn't give it much thought. He just saw like he saw a bucket and he was like, "Oh, I'll get some milk." He just went to go get it.
You know, you should probably clean that milk first before drinking it.
What?
Oh god, that's nasty.
Jesus.
That's nasty.
Don't worry. Of the earth, by the earth, aye.
I mean, you should.
Just
And then he slaps Cole on the back, laughing.
Cole just like he nervously laughs because he doesn't really. He's like, shouldn't that be pasteurized first?
Ah, come on, rock friend, have yourself a wee bit of class here.
No, thanks. I'm watching my weight.
Venric comes in from the other room, having been woken up by the conversation, and just smacks Gil right in the back behind the stomach, and it's like, he's got a great constitution, he's fine. Just tries to hit him as hard as he can just to churn things.
Do you want to make an attack roll?
Sure, because it's fucking funny, and
Yeah.
I have a -1 to strength. So
Give me an offhand
Hey.
attack.
no. Ooh, that's a good old 5.
Well, you tried.
You see what the milk does to you, lad? Hardy.
shake my hand a little bit. God damn it.
Benedict, you want some milk?
No.
Hey lad, it's great. We a bit on the earthy side, but it's not bad.
You know, I wonder why.
Ah, suit yourself. Gil keeps drinking the milk.
You see Anakeer walk out in a more casual, like, flowy dress. And already has a cup of tea in her hand. And it's just been silently listening to the craziness that just went ahead. And like leaning against the wall, just drinking tea, like, good morning. Like, you guys are
lass, you want
fools.
some milk for your tea?
I'm good, thank you, Gil. I really am. I am
What
really
is it with you
good.
fucking not liking milk? Makes
She's
strong
gonna-
bones.
Olana's gonna be like, I have a little bit of cream in the icebox if you want that.
You know, I'll take you on that. And I go and get a little bit of the cream, put it in my tea, and then just enjoy breakfast. And then I'll probably leave like a can of tea of the ones that I got from the city in her cupboard as I put things away. Where is it? Right, I had like a few boxes of tea. Yeah. I put them in there.
Gotcha. Didn't you have like some magical tea?
I still have no, I gave that to who did I give it to? It was like the scatterleaf tea. I gave that to somebody else.
Got it.
Oh, I think you gave that to Carl.
Carl, yeah, cuz I didn't want him to have any like affection of fear or something. But if
Oh, okay.
they weren't going to
Got
use
it.
it, I can just take it back, yeah.
Cool. So yeah, Alana's gonna sit down and enjoy breakfast with you all. And is going to ask you, so I know that there was some kind of thing going on. I received a letter. I don't normally get a lot of information from Damien. I don't really work for him. I just did him a favor, but he did let me know that there was stuff going on around here, just to be cautious of, uh, unsavory people coming into town. So it sounds like you guys were able to take care of it.
Well, we took care of something.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, did we already get information? We already got information on the dagger already, right? We like identify it and everything.
I don't think you identified it so much, but I did give you guys the stat block somewhere. Or maybe I gave it to
I think you gave it to
just
Carl.
Carl.
Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah. I did.
Oh, it's in the
But yeah,
inventory.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
The bag of holding inventory, okay.
The midnight smoke.
Mhm.
So yeah, you guys have, I don't think you particularly identified it, but you have taken a look at it.
I don't have any way of doing identify. Does anybody have a way of doing identify object or anything like that?
I can totally identify it. I'm gonna stare at this dagger real hard.
It stares back at you.
You know, Benedict, I could take a look at it. You know, you
Listen,
do know I was
I
working
know
as
a lot about daggers. I can figure this out. There's got to be a maker's mark or something here.
No, of course, lad. Go on.
Stare at it for another minute or two.
How's that going?
So Alana's gonna be like, anyway,
Yeah,
like
Alana.
now that you guys have like pulled this dagger out, and this is the first time she's seen it. Anyway, what's that?
It's a dagger.
And well, she's gonna
Mm.
take a look at it, and she is going to chant a little bit and cast identify herself. Okay. So this thing is definitely cursed. So I wouldn't wave it around too much.
Damn it.
Oh.
It's definitely an interesting artifact, but it seems to be almost possessed by a very dark entity. Yeah, I wouldn't do too much with that.
Possessed by an entity. I knock on the handle. Hello?
Well,
Jesus.
I believe that you would need to attune to this object for you to be able to talk to it.
Don't do it.
If it talks at all.
Would you be able to tell us where we can find a lead box for this thing? You know, keep it hidden.
Unfortunately, there's lead boxes are extremely hard to come by and very expensive. For a good reason. The only way you're going to be able to find one of those is in the upper districts of Isidar or in Anost. Maybe also in Golver Ithaca, but those are Anos and Golver Ithaca, obviously much further away.
Right.
I think it should be good enough in the bag of holding for now, unless somebody's got some real powerful magic to find things across.
I mean, as long as you're
Planes.
not attuning to it, it should be fine. And yes, while it's in the bag of holding, it's in another plane, so it can't be tracked.
I take the dagger, hold it by the very tip, stare at the handle. All right, you fuck. Get in the bag.
I definitely don't know what entity that was. I've never seen anything like that before.
Do you know what
I'd have to
school
do
of
some
magic it
research.
was?
Not so much a school of magic, more like otherworldly.
Whoever it was, I probably just pissed him off.
Yes, I'm sure you did. It's just like he's funny.
Gil? I know. Who drinks milk like
yes.
that?
What?
Yeah, that's true.
Someone called me?
Dude's got an iron stomach.
Aye.
You'll
Well,
see
lad,
about
you
that in
don't
a
get-
couple hours.
You don't get this sturdy by just going about with cakes and what.
So, how did you guys, Cole? I mean, how did you end up working with Lion's Demise?
Oh, it's a
He
long
fell out of the
story.
sky.
Yeah. we were in the Feywild, and just kind of when we were trying to get back here, it sort of dropped us over a large body of water where these boats were fighting, and we just literally just dropped right in on our laps.
Wow.
Yeah, they actually saved my life because I fell in the water and couldn't
Oh.
actually swim. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So yeah, we
that
so grateful.
That changes my feelings towards Damien just a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, now that we've all had breakfast, I would like to give a little bit of information. And by the way, I noticed you guys are very cautious, and rightfully so. This house is safe. Lots of magical wards to make sure that nobody can listen in. So the reason why I helped Damien with this task, I don't work for them. I don't leave. I don't have any reason to work for Lion's Demise because I keep to my little town, and that's that. But Maricela asked me, and she's gonna look specifically at Anakeer. Anakeer, that is your mom's name. I hadn't heard from her in a very long time. I mean, we knew each other only in that our families knew each other and we would visit sometimes. But yeah, I got a message from her a few months ago out of the blue. We all thought she had just disappeared. So it was very startling to get a message from her. And all of my attempts to message her back since then or find her or anything has been blocked. So wherever she is, she wants to remain hidden.
You know my mother?
Very much as a distant cousin. You know, high elves like to keep in touch with each other.
Yeah. The fact that she doesn't
But
want to be found is concerning.
yeah, like I said, we thought she just disappeared. I'd known that she'd left Golverithica a long time ago, and that no one knew where she was. So hearing from her was quite shocking.
Did she send someone?
No, she sent me a message. The magical spell message.
Hmm.
Um, and like I said, any attempt for me to reply back to her since then, nothing. All I can tell you is she told me to help Damien. Um, when he comes, asking a favor, and that was it. That was the whole message.
Was your mom still around when you left? Or was she already gone?
She was already gone. She'd been gone for a while. Before I thought about leaving.
Venrik, their moms knew each other.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think they know my mom as well.
Oh my god.
I mean,
all your moms know each other.
you could always
They have a
ask.
book club. They meet up on the weekends.
It's a strange coincidence that she was a well-traveled woman.
Hey, long shot here. Do you know Gil's mom?
Who is your mother?
Lemur de Whetstone Grimgunnar.
I've heard of her.
Oh
Does
shit.
that count?
Wait.
I mean, she's a warrior. There were
You
stories
see,
told
Ven, I
about
told
her,
you she was famous.
I mean,
but never met her. I mean, just one of those things you read in the paper once.
both of your parents are extremely like successful in what they do, man.
Yeah.
Aye.
What's
Listen.
your father do?
Father's a blacksmith.
Oh, I don't read much about blacksmiths. I probably don't know him.
No, you don't read about them, but you do see their work.
Oh yeah.
Here, look at this hammer.
Yes,
See the craftsmanship.
it's beautiful.
The fine iron and leather working on.
She's doing the same face that a woman would do that does not give a shit about football, listening to a guy talk about football.
He's holding it, looking at it in the air. Like, oh, you don't know the
Yeah.
number of battles I've been in with this thing.
That's great. Yeah.
That's wonderful. Yes.
You know, it used to be 2 weapons.
Wow.
Yeah,
No.
made it into 1. They
Oh.
said
Wait,
it couldn't
really?
be done, but look at
Cole is suddenly really interested. Wow, really? 2 weapons?
aye, lad.
How did they manage to pull that off?
Well, you see, when iron and fire meet in the hotbed of the furnace, they meld together into one. And it takes a fine craftsman to turn that liquid icky goo into something beautiful.
Huh.
Immediately stops drinking after that sentence. Just
Cole is like pouring over the logistics, like, oh, so they must have had a similar composition of material that, it's just like he's got the math like forming over his head, like trying to figure out how they managed to
No,
do
not
this.
at all. They were separated like the two materials were separated like water and oil, but I don't know how Dad does it, but he made it work.
Wow.
Does he happen to have been trained by the Black Scales?
You know, I don't actually know.
Huh.
Dad doesn't mention too much about his past.
Oh,
Just more about how him and Mom met.
I do know that the Black Scales are often trained on Ember Harbor, in the Ember Island volcano. So it would make sense if they are innovative there.
What was the name of this group again?
The Black Scales.
The Black Scales.
It is a craftsman union specifically trained on Ember Island.
Wow.
By the way, now that I think about it, was this a thing that you told me that he was a part
It
of and I
is
just
definitely
forgot?
a thing I told you.
Maybe I forgot, huh?
Yeah, maybe.
Wow,
that
Ember
down.
Harbor. Yeah, I've heard only the best blacksmiths are on that island.
Oh yes, the techniques are very well guarded. But that's about all I know. I just thought I read a brochure about Ember Harbor, and I've always wanted to go.
Yeah,
Sounds
same,
nice.
honestly.
I've heard they have
Can
a
you
really
tell me a
nice
small
restaurant.
tidbit on
Hmm?
how does the Ember Islands look?
So the Ember Island.
Are they
Like
actually Ember?
No, it's just a island with a volcano on it.
It's Punk Hazard Enigma.
Okay.
I can show
I
you.
understand.
Here, let me pull up the map. That's Ember Harbor. Ember Island is the whole island, but Ember Harbor is literally the harbor of it, and it is basically like a very rich town, and also kind of almost theme parky.
Ah.
Known
See Mount
for
Doom, we
being
must
a
take
really
the
nice
ring.
resort. Yes, you must take the ring there.
Okay, I got this. I know how to retcon this.
Okay.
Aye, the hot ones.
Uh-huh.
Is the milk going to your head? Are you? I put the back of my hand on his
No,
forehead.
I hadn't been there since I was a wee lad, but
Can I do a medicine check on Gil to see if he has a fever?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm fine.
14.
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay.
If you'd gotten below a 10, I'd be like, you're worried about him. Like, legitimately, you're about ready to go and start hunting for a cure. Like,
His brain's going out of his skull.
is that earwax or is that brain? I don't know. Is earwax brains the whole time?
Yes.
I mean, I do have just a +0 to intelligence, so I might believe that.
That would be amazing. And Alana's gonna start picking up breakfast. So are you guys going to stay here long? You guys are more than welcome to stay as long as you need if you need a extra rest. We do have a couple of small shops in town. Nothing extravagant, obviously. Just a little bit more like of a fishing town than anything else here. So But it can be quiet and it can be very therapeutic.
I don't think we've really discussed what our plans are quite yet. We do need to get this artifact back to Damien
Aye, but it
rather
wouldn't kill us to
quickly,
take a
but
wee bit of a break.
I mean, yeah, we've just done 2 massive things in a row. It might be good to take a day or two and just figure out what our plans are.
Aye, that's the spirit. Now, speaking of spirits, does
It's
this town have a
5
town?
in the morning, Gil.
Yeah, I would say more like
It's
you know,
like 8 or whatever.
Yeah,
it is.
8 or so by now. But yeah, it's pretty early in the morning right now.
Aye, early bird, early storm. Venric, remember this.
I think you're
Well,
mixing up
What?
early bird gets the
I'm
worm
not
and
gonna
red sky
lie
at
to
morning,
you.
sailor's warning.
Our
do
tavern
worms
doesn't
have to do
even
with it?
open until noon,
Ah,
so you're not gonna. I'm sorry.
yeah.
what kind
We
of
have-
business they're running?
Some things to discuss, like, Anakeer, do you think your dad has it out that you're kidnapped, quote unquote? Do you think he's trying to frame your mom for kidnapping you and getting 2 birds, 1 stone?
No, mother left a long time ago, and I don't think so. I think he just
That would be very hard to believe
if we're
she's.
both gone.
I mean, people believe she's missing, and has been missing for a very long time. So to frame the mother, I wouldn't make sense.
There's something he's
but
clearly hiding.
he's claiming that you were kidnapped.
Yeah, I left about a year or so ago. I've had enough of my father and his forced hand, as well. I'm sure you know. And
I it's been a long time since I've seen him, but I've always remembered him being a bit of a prick, so that
Yeah.
tracks.
you know, him and grandmother were
Oh yes.
exactly.
Your grandmother. Yes. She's just gonna like wide-eyed. Well, you know, your family coming from money, when we came to visit, it was more of a like formal thing, and
It's a
it wasn't
political
much of a yeah,
visit.
it wasn't so much of vacation.
Yeah. Well, that's what I had to live with 4 years. So then afterwards, I just had enough.
I 100% understand, and I'm so sorry about your mom disappearing. I wish I could give you more information. All I have is that message.
Well, that means maybe Damien has information, potentially.
Oh, don't worry. I've got words for him.
Yeah. As far as I know, he's quite the secretive one. It takes a while for him to gain trust.
Hmm.
And I know what he's doing is very important work. And I think that he has a hard time trusting people outside. So if he hadn't told you, it's probably for good reason. I mean, again, us knowing that I have not been able to message your mom since means that she does not want to be found. And knowing your mom as long as I have, she's not one of those people to disappear lightly. I mean, I remember her being just the social butterfly, and she was just so kind. She wanted everyone to feel loved and accepted and cared for, and had a bleeding heart. I mean, but
Well, the apple fell far from the tree. Right? No.
Gil, you didn't.
I don't even
know
have to do
Anakeer
it. I don't even
year
have to do
ago.
it. Just Luna gives him like a dart, like just like hisses and darts into his face. kind of like, fuck you. Without Anakeer even like showing any type of emotion. It's hilarious. And
I will
she
eat
just
you, you tiny will-o-wisp.
um she just thinks about her mother, and like, as wonderful as she was, you know, this social butterfly, this like very beautiful woman to aspire to, she also can't help but to feel like she was abandoned, like she didn't matter as much as whatever this is. Like there's a bigger reason why she left her, but she's just kind of like confused and wondering, like, was it more important than her? Is it still more important than her? Like, why didn't she contact me? You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's that whole thing of like, um glad that she's fine, but also mad that she didn't know, she wasn't
Where?
like, she's not, yeah,
Yeah.
like that somebody else, she was in contact with other people besides her.
Yeah.
um
Absolutely.
and then she just kind of asked, she asked Alana if she has any news on Gilberthica and my father from the last year.
I do know that. I mean, the last I heard about Gulpithica, I mean, as far as I knew, you were still home. Um, but knowing now that you were gone as long as Cole was, that does strike me as odd. Uh, sounds a lot like he was trying to make it sound like you were still there.
Which
You know,
is
there's
what I
always
don't
been
get.
a strange relationship between Anost and Gulverithica that only came about after your father uh took over. And I know that your mother and your father did not like that relationship. And I don't know much more about it. Um whether they could not tell me or just didn't. Yeah, there might be something going on.
Hmm.
The father's in Golvrithica, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the lord of Golverithica, and part their family founded the mining of the precious gems there. They found
Okay.
a bunch of precious gems in the mountain there.
I'm
Kind
wondering
of the
if
main
maybe they're
source.
after the shard in Anost.
Yeah.
That's what I'm concerned about. But this essential political thing, right? I think that between Anos and Gilberthica has been going on longer than the shards have.
Mhm.
So this is like,
You know about it too.
it's like
It
old
happened
school
before.
money.
Yeah, this happened before you were born. That there has always been an alliance between Golverithica and Anost. Because Golverithica really depends on some of the trade from Anost.
What did they trade? Like, what's their main commerce with us essentially?
Well,
What is the
Anost.
geopolitical structure of the entire
Yeah.
world?
Of
Let
the
me
two
pull
towns.
out my notes, unscroll. It's not like I actually have answers for this. So Anost is actually out in the middle of the desert. So, actually, if you want to give me a history check real quick, I'll tell you. I'll see how
Sure.
much I
I
can tell you
recall.
about it.
16 plus 16 plus 6, 21.
Okay, so
Two?
you know quite a bit. So the history of the area is that a long time ago, Vizidar was a kingdom, and at a point, the king of Vizidar um, became radical and a tyrant, and so the people rebelled and decided that they wanted to rule themselves. And now Vizidar is the kind of government that is based off of unions, and each union elects somebody to represent them in the council, and the council has several heads that make the rules for the city. And these people have to be a part of the trade. So there is like a council person for fishing and sailors, for craftsmanships, for like the soldiers, that kind of thing. So there is a representative for each. At the time, once people broke apart, the people who still believed in monarchy, especially in a very religious monarchy, broke off and left and founded Anost. And Anost is believed to be kind of a holy city. They believe that they found a place that was blessed by one of the dragons that they worship. And that place is kind of more of a monarchy, kind of almost a Vatican, essentially. And so they have several cities or smaller cities that land underneath Anost, and they all are kind of under that rule. Golvrithica was not, but in order to trade with Anost, and the other cities that are under Anost, they had to make a treaty with them. And this includes like there's a let me pull up the map again. There is a city along a river where they have a lot of farmland. Golvrithica doesn't have a lot of farmland, so they need to get a lot of stuff from them. Dunmar is one of those cities right here. Rockgate is another place that Golvrithica does a lot of trade with. And then Gayrost and Ilithost. So all of these cities are under Anost. And Anost itself
Bless
really
you.
doesn't have a lot of resources other than being kind of this religious mecca.
Okay.
So they actually rely on a lot of trade too, but they have that religious authority that people buy into.
Okay.
So, while they're having this conversation, after Gil had made the comment that the apple fell far from the tree, I'm gonna like put my arm around his shoulder, take him off into a corner, and be like, "Listen, she wasn't like this a year ago. Like, she's gotten pretty somber since being in the Feywild."
But I didn't know her a year
No,
ago.
that's what I'm trying to
only know
say.
her now.
I genuinely think that she's a lot like her mom. Like, she was. I wouldn't say she was like super happy-go-lucky, but she had, and I'm sure she still does, but she doesn't talk about it as much. But she had plans to like open a tea shop and was cracking jokes and being like a bright little thing. And I think we gotta figure out where the hell her mom is so she can get some of that back.
So just to be clear, the joke was not funny.
No, no, she's. I mean, we've all been through a lot, but I think she's got even more going on than we do.
Eh.
Oh God, Gil.
Just saying, you know, so maybe we could help her find some of that, get some of that back too. Just, you know.
I think we do. Listen, class aside, I can understand what she's going through. A wee
No,
bit.
parents suck no matter what. I mean, my parents are great, but I mean, I still, I've never told you about working with my dad on a boat for months on end. So like, let's just say being on a fishing boat with anybody for any amount of time it gets rough. It's worse when it's your dad.
Ben, we've been on a fishing boat together.
Yes, but we crack jokes and know that we're good for the work for each other. It's not like you were like, "Hey, go do this because I told you so."
Also,
When you're-
Dad's jokes are horrible.
That's all
That
Gil's
tip.
got.
But Dad's joke, like Gil's got bad jokes. Dad has worse jokes.
Horrible jokes. Okay.
Like the number of times that he has made the same joke, grabbing a fish and making it talk, is like and thinking it's still funny, no matter how many times he's done it. That's the kind of dad he is.
If my
Cracking
dad
his
knew
own
any
jokes.
amount of magic, he would mount a fish on the wall and make it sing.
Yes. Give me back that fillet of fish. Give me that
Fenric,
fish.
we need to hang on. Write that down.
No, don't
Oh,
don't
no.
you dare. Don't
He's
put
gonna
that in
make it
any of
stand
your
up.
bars
I think
ever.
it'd be an interesting thing. Imagine this, right? In the tavern, you're there, and then the bard is a fish on the wall.
Oh no.
Sure. Okay, write that down, I guess. But all I'm saying, we'll
Fish bard on the
we'll
wall.
get Anakeer back to her dreams and whatnot.
What was that fucking fish's name?
I'm trying to think of it.
Billy Bass, something
Yes,
like
Billy
that.
Bass?
Something like that. I don't
I
remember.
think
It.
it
Chat,
is really
you remember?
Big mouth Billy Bass.
Big
yeah.
mouth Billy Bass.
There you
Yep.
go. So Billy the Bard Bass. Billy the Bass Bard. There you go.
Why does it make sense though?
Big
Why
ass
does it
bass
make sense?
bard.
It's like, okay, jokes aside, it makes a little sense.
I need to make some. I need to hire somebody to make art for this. Like I need
Ew.
this to be a stat block. I need everything. All right.
You could
Anyway.
use a talking stone and everything. Oh my god.
Can we get a Billy the Bass art to put on the stream, and then
No,
just
yes.
have
We're
it
gonna have to
just
find an
have it
artificer to build this.
Can that be like the
No, that's my DM reactive image. It's just the
Billy
bass talking.
The
Oh,
narrator
no, I
is
hate
Billy the Bass. I was just gonna say it just makes announcements whenever you get like a follow or like a sub.
I
Like
love
it
that
just
even more.
it just like pops up and it just says the name of like the you know how the
Don't give
bot
me
subs.
more things
Sorry.
to do. Can you imagine, like, yeah, like the voice thing where it's like the VTubers always have these where it's like a little character in the corner and they talk.
Mhm.
They do the voice, whatever. They talk whenever the voice pops up for.
For the bot, yeah,
That'd be
that's what I was
hilarious.
thinking. Or it just kind of like sits in the bottom corner, like the what is it called, the bottom third, and it just like has all the announcements and the links.
There you go.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
Write that
being
down,
Gil is
chat.
fun. Look at what
you
we've
can
done
also
here.
make it what is it called, the Twitch banners background.
Yes.
Yep. Anyways,
Anyway, so
I
now I'm
hate
looking
this.
at Billy Bass pictures to see if I can make this happen on the fly, but
No,
that
no,
seems
don't
to be a
try to
little
do
too
it on the
difficult.
fly.
who wants
I
a
want to
Billy?
I want to commission somebody to actually like draw it because that'd be hysterical.
We
Anyway,
also
Yeah,
cannot
that
use that
might be
name
more
anymore.
worthwhile.
We can't use that
Yeah,
name
we
because
have
it's
to-
technically copyrighted.
you have to give it
True.
some other name.
Yeah, Barty
Bernard
Bass.
Bernard Bass Bard.
Yeah, and then
That's too hard to
Sebastian?
say. That's too hard to say.
Sebastian. See, but I can't. Every time I think
Big ass
Sebastian, I
bass
think
bard.
about the crab lobster. What is he? A crab?
Oh, true. Yeah.
From the Little Mermaid.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like,
Oh,
no,
God.
probably not. We'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
Not us coming up
We'll
with.
find a D&D version of the bass in
Yeah.
this. Instead of a bass, it'll be a D&D and
Yeah.
creature of some kind.
Our marketing
It's a flump.
skills are
It's just a flump.
Oh, it's a
Oh.
flump.
a flump.
Oh my god.
A singing flump.
That'd be so fucking cute.
Oh no.
To,
I
to be
hate
fair, if you did
it.
want to keep it as a bass, that was an actual tavern decoration in one of the taverns of Icewind Dale.
That's true. You did
Yeah.
put that in there.
No, that was base
Oh
game.
no,
I did not. I did
that
not
was
make
Oh
that up.
canon.
wow.
Oh,
That
that's
was
in
canon.
D&D canon. Got it.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
that's actually in D&D canon. The song, though, when I DM'd it, I had to make up on the spot, and I'm still proud of myself.
It was a very good moment. Anyway, we got
Well,
real sidetracked there. So
Right.
yeah, that's the history. Ever since Anos and Visidark have been kind of at odds with each other. Golvar the Kutch, obviously had to make trade deals with them, but definitely Golvar the Kutch is not a religious city by any means,
mhm.
but it seems like Anos wants to push that further. At
Which
least
my
that's what I
mother
gather.
wasn't happy about, but my father was fine with.
Well, again, I don't really know their feelings on it because our visits were very political and it wasn't
Mhm.
much of a talking about our feelings situation.
Right. Would I know this as Anakeer, like hearing them fight or anything about?
I am going to make you do another history check to see if you were able to
It's
listen
20.
in on any of these.
14
20?
plus 6,
Okay.
20, yeah. She remembers her trauma.
Yeah. So you do remember one night walking one of those nights waking up, having a bad dream, wanting to go to your parents and listening in on a conversation of how they need to free themselves of Anost. And that they're asking a lot of them. And your father was in agreement with it. But seemed more he didn't like the idea that they have control. But your mother seemed to feel like it was a more urgent thing than your father did. Your father felt like he could trust them not to take advantage. Your mother was not okay with it. But neither of them were thrilled about it.
I pull Gil back into the room and I'm like, oh, sorry, just, he started to feel a little bad, probably because of the milk, just making sure he's good.
Is Gil, make a constitution saving throw.
Is this a poison thing?
It might be from the milk.
Then I roll with advantage.
Hell yeah.
How did they both land on 7?
Oh no.
So that's what's math? 12.
Okay, so you definitely are gonna have some stomach pains for the rest of the day. But you manage not to have fiery butt for the rest of the night.
Oh my god.
The lactose, man. The lactose. I know it well.
You got
Gil farts.
you're pretty bloated right now.
You have any bread?
She's like, yeah, I think I have I've got some rolls over here. She'll hand you a roll.
He downs it in one bite.
Oh Jesus. You know what?
Unlocks his jaw.
There is a bakery you could go to. The tavern during the day is more of a grocery. If you'd like to go and grab some more bread.
Do they have
Literally
the
eating
wee
her out of
cakes with the
house and home.
caramel on the top?
Oh, the caramel cakes?
Aye.
It's a bit of a seasonal thing, so you might get lucky.
Do you think adding sugar on top, you live your own
Yeah.
life?
It's not gonna help.
It's all right. Listen, Fen, it's fine. No matter what you eat, Enough alcohol to kill anything.
Listen,
You
if
know,
it all
I
comes up, you'll feel fine anyways, so we'll deal with that as it comes.
I think tea helps a little bit more with bloating than it's okay. Never mind.
I
Me
don't think
too.
I've seen this man drink tea a day in my life.
There's no alcohol in it, isn't it?
Mhm.
Anakeer's just gonna just pat him in the back and be like, just walk it off, and then cast a healing word at first level.
Well, that won't help with being mildly poisoned, but
Oh right, it has to be
Like a lesser
Restoration.
lesser restoration. Yeah, you're fine. Never mind then. I'll just pat his back. Walk it off.
it's not
I'll
enough
be
that
fine.
it's not enough that he's gonna like lose hit points or anything. It's just
Yeah.
gonna be very uncomfortable.
Come on, Panda. Kill off a character. Let's go.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
don't worry. The next encounter I have planned for you is gonna be rough.
Someone's
Especially on
gonna die.
spoiled milk.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Gil makes attacks at disadvantage.
Oh, no.
Why you farted?
Everybody has to make a Constitution saving throw around Gil.
Oh my God.
Everyone has to
Poisonous
fight in like a
gas.
10-foot radius away from him.
No. It's the spell is called Cloud Kill.
He's doomed us all.
Not this. Not again.
Imagine
Gil's farts
if
would probably be pretty bad too.
Gil's
imagine
probably-
if gaseous farts was actually a mechanic in this game.
Oh
I'm
my
pretty
God.
sure Gil had to sleep on the deck for a few nights every time he had to drink milk.
Oh yeah.
Didn't drink the milk that much.
Well,
It's
the
just
one
for
time
breakfast.
he did. It's just as white Russians.
just once a day, down pasteurized milk
Just
from a
with
bucket.
his 2 shots of vodka.
He gets it from where he can get it. All right, I don't know what you guys want from him.
All right, I think we're better off going on a walk and clear our minds and then decide what to do next.
Yeah, we'll reiterate that we were reminded that this is a safe place to talk, so we could go for a walk, but maybe we leave our planning till we're back
Till
within
we're
the confines
back.
of this.
You're right. Let's go do something. What is there
In
to
the
do,
meantime,
Paul?
I'd like to go find a bow.
I'll go with you.
Yeah, I'm realizing that I can only throw daggers so far. You know what I mean? Like,
I thought we
Oh.
got you a bow.
I
did
think
we
you
not?
had a bow on order from
Bodger.
yeah, I think from Bodger. I think he was like, well, bows are not my expertise, but I can find you one through a vendor.
That's
So
right.
I think when you got back, he was gonna get you one.
So
If
we
you just
can get
throw
you
them really hard.
Listen, that was like how many sessions ago?
Yeah, I know. I also forgot that I needed to find you a stat block for a bow, so this is a good reminder.
one. What else? Oh yeah, were you able to find the armor stuff that we were looking at?
Remind me what the armor was. Oh, the cast off
Yes.
armor?
No.
Yeah, that was my thing.
It was what I had commissioned. It was like, oh, let me look it up.
It's been a minute.
It's been a while.
A farewell.
Was it the serpent scale that I got?
That's right. I need to look into that. I'm reading my note right now to do that. Serpent scale. Okay. But yes, he was working on that.
Got it. Okay. I think that's what I bought. I have it written down somewhere too. Yeah, I Anakeer just thanks Alana for letting her know. And
of
lets her
course.
know that if she hears anything about Mother, that she'll let her know.
Thank you. I mean, I do. I very worry about her, but I it's not like I'm much of the adventuring type to go out and find her.
Well, she
Oh,
came to
we
you
could
once,
find her.
so my
Yeah.
thought is that she knows you're safe
Oh.
here, so she might come back.
Gil's
You might.
right. Gil's right. Hat. We have a hat.
You have a hat?
Aye.
A hat
Oh, the hat of locate item?
You do?
Do you have anything of your mother's?
Well, it would have to be on her mother
hmm
for you to be able to locate it. She would have to know something she has on her person.
Is there
And that's
anything?
assuming that she's
attuned
not
to the
being
hat?
warded against any location spells.
Which I'm currently having one, so I wouldn't think Mother wouldn't have one of those. Especially if if she doesn't want to, because I think we've tried that. I mean, Father would have known already, because I have an amulet proof against detection and location. So if I have
Yep.
one, so does Mother.
Yep.
Like, there's
Why,
no
the
way my
rich
mother
people
would...
gotta be so fucking smart.
Yeah. No, that's not the thing. They're not smart. They're just rich. So they
They're
can
resourceful, yeah.
yeah, they have the resources to like go in hiding. I mean,
Andy, it's okay. We're playing our characters. We didn't know that. We
you know.
didn't even cross our minds at all.
No, I thought the hat was for something else. We were gonna use it for something else to locate something. that
I
we
mean,
were
we could
looking
use
for.
it for a lot of things, but
Yeah.
you know, it just we suddenly
think-
learned about your mother, and maybe we could find your
Yeah.
mother because that'd be a great thing. And then, well, yeah, no.
I think y'all's plan was to maybe eventually find Ray with it.
Mhm.
Oh, right.
I don't
But
even know who that is.
that's for another time.
That's
Right,
for another.
yeah.
That's for another story.
No, we do that right now. I want that bitch's bow now.
I mean, if you want to know where he is, you can do it right now if you'd like.
What did he take from me again?
Fuck if I know.
he took my gloves of
And
thievery.
Nimba has the list
Everything,
somewhere.
man.
We could locate an object with it.
Hey, Gil, give me the hat real quick.
But it's so comfy.
Just fucking give me the hat. I'd take it from him.
Fine, but don't you break
Think
it.
about my gloves of thievery.
that's right.
Gryffindor.
Okay. Remind me. Okay, I need to look up what locate object, how that works. If it just is automatic or.
I think it's also like if it's
Within
purely casting that
range.
spell, it's like within 1,000 feet or some shit.
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah. Okay. Oh, it's only within
1,000 feet of you.
1,000 feet of you. If object in
Jeez.
motion, you know the direction it's moving. The spell can locate it. As long as you have seen it up close and 3 feet. Okay. Yeah, so right now you don't feel anything, you don't get any idea of where he might be right now.
Hat's broken. I throw it back on Gil's head.
Dude, 1,000 feet is not that much, all
No,
things
it's
considered.
really not.
Yeah, it's
That's
really
like
not.
that hat is for finding your lost keys.
Yeah.
That is the hat of an ADHD person.
Yeah, I need one of those.
Don't
It's
listen to
called
them,
an
Pat. You'll
air
find
tag,
the way you
baby.
Yeah, but then I lose the air tag.
Yeah.
No, because you have the keychain on the air tag.
No.
Yeah. Don't you have
Keychain's
to
gone.
charge those?
Oh well, no, it's not me selling air tags, but it's no, it uses like a watch battery in it. It's
Oh.
always on. You just have to know where your phone is.
Do they have to work with Wi-Fi or is it
No.
like
It's just
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's always on essentially. Once you connect it to your phone, it like just tells you where it is. So like it tells me if
Okay.
I walk 10 feet away from my purse that I left my purse behind.
Well, this is definitely not as good as an air tag because an air tag it's way more than
I need an
1,000
air-
feet.
I need
Yeah.
an air tag on my bag of holding.
There you go.
I put air tags in my luggage every time just in case. You never know. It actually worked out last time because my luggage didn't show up in the belt. So I had to go to customer service and be like, "Hi, where's my luggage?" They're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
Huh.
we can't find it. Can you come see it back here?" And I was like, "It's right there." They're like, "Oh, cool, thanks." Yeah, it was great.
Jesus Christ.
Uh,
I swear. This is why I want to take a train next time we go anywhere crazy.
Oh, I would love to do a train trip.
We
Trains
do
are
want to do
fun.
one. But it's like
Oh
3
my God,
days to go from California to New York, so I'm good.
It is a long time. But think of all the reading you'd get done.
Right?
I'd probably
Anyways.
finish
Yeah, I was
70
gonna
books.
say this is a complete sidetrack, but there's
Yeah,
some cool
sorry.
things happening with rail soon.
Yeah.
Really hope so.
So yeah, Olana's gonna be like, you guys, if you would like to go to the grocer, there's a grocer around here. There is a small tea shop. Yeah. I mean, it's just a quiet town. Not a lot happening.
I'm gonna go catch us dinner.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna help.
The two
I
of you are gonna go off and fish.
think I want
Aye.
to go do some shopping.
All right.
Split the group. Split the group.
Split the party.
Hell yeah.
Ooh,
Bring
you
it
know what would
on
be
the-
really
Cole.
fun?
You should show her around.
I was actually thinking about doing some fishing.
So you're gonna leave Anakeer alone after
Well,
she's
she's
being looked for?
welcome to come join me.
I'll be fine. You guys go on ahead.
You
I'll
sure?
catch up
listen,
later.
no, you
I'll
Gil,
catch
you
up
fish
later.
with Cole. No, I don't. No, I'm not leaving you alone.
I have my mustache. I'll be fine.
Did I?
have my
I
mustache?
think I gave you the. Did I
You did
give you
give
the
her
tattoo?
the tattoo, yes. So she
What-
can change her appearance.
Would I have to give myself a tattoo, or do I have to go somewhere to
I-
get the tattoo done?
I think I gave it to you while we were traveling because all it is you hold it to your skin for an hour.
Yeah.
So while we were in
Oh.
the carriage, I think I unattuned it, got the needle, and attuned you to it.
Oh, okay. Then I would have. How do I add this to my character sheets?
It is a real item. It is called a masquerade tattoo.
Inventory.
Yeah, you snort the
Masquerade
tattoo, and then you get to change your appearance.
Anita says someone put an air tag on Anakeer.
Yes.
Agreed.
The cool things about the tattoo is that you can make it whatever you want the design to be, and you can move it around your body at will.
Cool. Y'all know what it is. It's a snake tattoo.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. It's a snake
Of
holding
course.
an emerald. And
yeah.
yeah. And then I'll use my charges on it. And then I'll change into the opposite of Anakeer. She's
A goth.
no, she is a goth.
a pastel goth.
Kind of. She
Lolita.
she's blonde.
Ah,
Dun.
Dun,
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 dun.
dun.
she's Princess Peach.
She is
Oh my
Alphaba.
God.
Hell yeah.
What's her name? Not Alphaba. Is it Alphaba?
Oh no. Alphaba's the green one.
The green one. She's
Fuck. Now it's gone. Glinda.
Glinda.
Galinda.
Glinda.
Glinda the Good Witch.
That's right. She's blonde. She is human. No, she's a blonde elf. So she still looks kind of like herself, but not really. She's blonde. She's a little bit on the paler side, and she changes her clothing to look a little bit more casual. And then she will go out shopping. And then she just hides Luna on her arm like a bracelet.
Okay.
All right, have fun shopping. We'll go out and we'll catch dinner, the three of us.
Girl dinner.
I turn to Cole and Gil. I'm like, I'm tailing her. I'm not letting her be alone.
Don't worry, lad. Don't worry about her. She'll be fine. She can take care of herself, and anything she'll send the pixie stick to come get us.
You call her the pixie stick. Oh my god.
Olana is going to cast Bless on you, and also Gil and Cole, just in case.
Oh, thanks, Mom.
Thank
No
you.
problem.
Ooh, I feel tingly.
That's the gas.
Is it? It's no bliss.
No, that's your stomach churning.
That's just gas.
Damn.
It's just gas. Okay. So we'll split up the group a little bit and see what happens.
Perfect. I'm definitely gonna go with them fishing, and then as they're looking away, sneak away.
Okay. We'll have to do a stealth check for that, but we'll get to that when we get to that. First, where is Anakeer going?
She's gonna probably stop over at the tea shop.
Okay. So the Stinging Nettle is just a cute little herbalist shop, just off the side of like the town square, which really the town square is like there's a fountain with a statue of the moon goddess and like 3 shops. That's it. Not much of a town. And this Stinging Nettle is very humble little shop. And as you walk in, you will see um a drow woman standing there and brewing some teas.
Hello, good
And there's
morning.
lots of
Wait, huh?
Hmm.
Oh, yeah,
What?
it's Daniel.
Lots of?
Hold on. What? Enigma?
No. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
Well, there's a lots of herbs strung up and dried around the shop, and also several vials of different potions and a couple little kits necessities. And she'll say back, "Oh, good morning. Is there anything I can help you find? You're here early."
Hi, yes, good morning. I am an adventurer just passing by, and I could really use a nice, refreshing cup of tea. Anything that you'd recommend?
Oh, I have several, especially for adventurers. I mean, we have our regular herbal tea. We've got some coffee. We have elven tea, black tea, lavender tea, allothorn tea, goodberry tea, and charming tea.
Perfect. I'll have one of the charming tea, please.
I will tell you, charming tea is the most expensive thing they have there. Uh, it is actually a D&D Beyond thing.
Oh, let me look it up.
We don't normally sell it by the cup. We normally sell it in bags of 5. Um, but if you would like to try a cup, I'd be down for that. It will be 100 gold pieces though.
For the cup?
Yep.
How much
It's
do they sell
500
for
gold
the
pieces.
the dried is 500 gold pieces. What is
Yep,
it?
and it's called charming tea. It is 5 bags of this tea, and I will put it in the party. I'll put it in your chat.
Do.
It is the most expensive thing they have available.
So I'm just reading through it. So
You're
for
good.
5, so after they drink it, for
Yeah.
5 minutes after consumption, anyone who directs curse movability checks towards a creature that is in hostile gets damage. You know, I would love to, but I'll actually hold on. Got it. So this is something I would give like somebody who I'm trying to like be charming to and have them drink it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why they don't
Gotcha,
normally
gotcha.
sell it in store as a like to drink in store. We do have Allothorn tea, which has
Mhm.
a really good benefit. It does give you it will give you +1 bonus on saving throws against cold or cold based damage for the next hour. So I mean, if you're planning on going anywhere in the next hour, it's a great tea. Otherwise, I highly recommend just the black tea or lavender tea.
Gotcha. If it's for drinking, I probably just order the lavender tea, and then
Okay.
yeah, I'm like I have charm person, so I don't need the charming tea, and then the cold resistance, I can do resistance of what is it called? Um, there's a spell that helps me with resistance, like
Yeah.
elemental resistance, so I'm good with those. So yeah, I'll go
Um
ahead and order a cup of lavender tea and then browse your wares. Anything else you have for sale?
Mostly just some tonics and a couple of potions. I've got a few potions of healing. I do have an alchemist supply and a brewer's supply kit, as well as a healer's kit. Um, and I mean, I do keep on me some arrows just in case any adventures come through. Nothing super elaborate.
Got it. How many arrows do you have available?
20. 1 gold
20.
piece each.
I will take all of your arrows.
You got it.
Um, here. We have 50 arrows. And minus 20. And then how much is your let's see, was it for the kits?
Healer's kit, alchemist supplies, and brewer's supplies.
Healer's kit, alchemist supplies, and
Brewers.
brewers. Is that the herbalist kit?
No, she does not have an herbalist kit.
Which one's the brewer's kit for?
Brewer's kit's for like making alcohol and David, what's the other thing that the brewer's kit does? The brewer's supplies.
Brewer's Surprise can do a lot of things. You can also, in addition to like brewing beer, you can also like distill various types of alcohols. You can also filter water, is one of the examples given. Basically, consider it to be some sort of like boiling distillation type setup.
Gotcha.
Side note also might be a great way to produce just raw ethanol. I'll let you do with that information as you will.
Hmm. um, how much is the healer's kit?
5 gold pieces.
Okay, I'll take the healer's kit for sure.
Okay. And I think the healer's kit has like 5 uses or something like that. It has like unlimited number of uses.
Right.
Just to remind everybody.
So healer's kit.
But it's
was
very
those
useful.
5 gold. Let me just add it to my inventory. To my holding. And then, yep.
If there's any tea that you would like to buy, I do sell canisters of tea to take with you. I do have I have soothing tea. Which will help you regain 1d6 plus 2 hit points, and you gain the same amount of temporary hit points whenever you take it. In addition, any effect causing you to be charmed or frightened is suppressed for an hour, which, being an elf, you don't really need.
Mhm.
That can help others.
How much is that one? The soothing tea?
For the canister is 150.
I'm gonna make a note.
And that's enough for 5 cups of tea.
Oh, okay, 150 for 5 cups.
But that's the canister. She doesn't, it's a whole
Right.
canister of loose leaf.
I'm gonna
Back when
hold
I was
off.
fancy, I used to buy those.
I think I'm gonna get them, but I don't know how much we're gonna end up using it. Because I still have the scatter tea leaf. The temp hit points might be helpful, so yeah. I might hold off. I might come back for that later.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, what was the other kit? I just forgot.
Alchemist supplies.
Alchemist supplies. I don't know if that'll help any of us, will it? So I don't know if that's
Alchemist
proficient
supplies.
enough for the alchemist supply.
Yeah, I think that's something you would have to get proficiency, which I mean is something you can earn eventually, but you would have to pay somebody to teach you.
Right. And that creates like poisons and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Which I don't think I need. And I don't have any roll party on the basing, so I'm gonna skip on that. And I think I'm gonna just buy maybe like a canister of lavender and a canister of black tea.
Okay. So I'll let you know what the different effects of these teas is. So the lavender tea, a canister will make, so each canister is about 5 cups worth. The lavender tea will be 5 gold pieces.
Okay.
And it adds 1d6 of hit die when you consume this during a short rest. And for the black tea, also 5 gold pieces for the canister, will give you +1 to concentration checks for 8 hours.
+1 to concentration check after an hour?
For 8 hours, up to 8 hours.
Oh, for 8 hours, okay.
For the rest of the day, basically.
I will take. How much is the black tea again?
They're both, for the canisters, both of them are 5 gold pieces.
Okay, I will take 2 canisters of each.
Okay.
That is 20 gold. Make a note of that. Total of 10. 10 uses. Okay.
These are very special teas, you can tell, because not a lot of teas that you can buy have these special properties. So, she'll tell you the reason why I'm able to sell these teas is because the area around here is very rich with great herbs. And that's why I live here and have a tea shop here.
Have you ever considered? So, this is usually the area where you get a lot of your supplies, essentially, farming and all of it.
Mostly foraging, in the forest nearby. Don't often farm anything just because I don't really have much space. There's a couple of things I do grow in my own yard. I do have a good berry bush, but other than that, yeah.
Have you considered farming at all for these?
Uh, well, I would eventually. Right now, just not a lot of time.
Hmm.
Running the
Well,
shop and brewing everything does take a lot of time.
have you ever considered? Is there any local farmers that you purchase some of these goods from, or mostly only just foraging?
Well, things like the black tea are locally sourced. Lavender is also locally sourced. There's definitely a couple lavender farmers not too far away. But any kind of magical properties come from a little bit of druid magic and a little bit of foraging magical herbs around here.
Okay, awesome. That's a lot of really good history on this. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Can I see the map really quickly on the
Yeah. Get
the
that on
thing?
screen. So yeah. So this is where y'all are at right now.
Do we know of any trading routes with Bounty Lake?
Um that you know of?
Hmm.
No.
No.
There's
Usually,
not
I'm
really any
assuming
trade
the
routes.
mountains, hills are treacherous to
Yeah, that's not really a place that you would want. That's like
like trade
crazy
between Hook
water
Village to
rafting.
go Verthica kind of thing. Gotcha,
It's more
gotcha.
of
Okay,
people going on foot on this path here.
got it. Okay.
Um, these bold white lines that go across the map,
Hmm.
that's the rail system. That is the main source of trade that goes
Of
through.
trade.
Yeah.
So you'd have to move all the Hook Village items down to Visidark in order to
Mm-hmm.
trade it out. Unless you do a shipping route here.
She does sometimes work with Edgefrost. Edgefrost is a very small town. Um they really could use the tea very often there because of how cold it gets. Um they get a lot of that cold air from the sea. But other than that, uh yeah, she's just a one person shop
By the end of this campaign, everybody's gonna have some kind of business and
franchise.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You know what's funny? Because I was like, okay, this is a lot of good information. Where I'm like, if there's a Hook Village here, and there's a way that we can here where I'm when I'm
Establish a trade route. Oh
establish a
my
trade
god.
route here between
Oh,
Edgefrost and Hook Village for the farming of these items here. Listen, I am a business person, if anything. Anakeer is taking
well,
political thoughts.
she will say the reason why she forages over farming
Mhm.
is that a lot of magical herbs, when they are farmed, lose a lot of potency.
Right. But
When
if
they
you
are able
try the
to grow
products,
naturally, they are much more potent.
than if you just do farming, which is what I'm sure the other teas in town are what they use.
Yeah. I mean, I do often visit visit Darfur. They have a merchants festival. Once a month, I'll make the trip down there and sell my teas. And a lot of tea shops will stock up on what I have. It takes me quite a while to stock up on what they always demand, but I will every once in a while get down there and they shell out pretty quickly.
I'd imagine this are very helpful.
Mhm.
All right, well, thank you so much. Hope to see you around.
Absolutely, anytime.
What was your name
and
again?
So,
I forgot her name.
her name is, let me pull it up, is blah blah blah, Sylvanor.
Sylvanor.
Yes. So what is the guy gang doing?
We are half naked fishing.
Oh my god.
What?
Y'all
I didn't agree to
immediately
that.
started taking clothes off.
We're
Immediately,
fishing.
that's
What do
where
you
it
want?
goes.
You want clothes to get wet?
Oh my god.
In
Enigma
cold weather.
clearly has lived
Just
in a
boys
city
being
his
boys.
entire life.
Yes, very clearly. Not rugged at all.
I would have snuck off before they even got to the lake.
Gotcha. Give me a stealth check to see if they notice. And the other, you two will need to, I guess, do a perception check. I mean, Cole's passive perception's really high, so
I
you have to
mean,
beat his passive.
I
Good
would have
luck,
also actively
'cause
have been paying attention to see if he would.
Yeah, so it would be a passive.
I
Be a perception check for Gil.
rolled
Passive.
before we were doing the shopping. I
Uh-huh.
got a 3 and a 20
Uh-huh.
for a 30.
Okay. Well, that definitely beats Cole.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What?
What was it, Enigma?
What does an 8 get me?
Yeah, nothing. Gil was paying attention, trying to watch for when Venric snuck away, but the stomach pain, man, really getting to you.
Oof. You know what, Cole?
You know when
Don't-
you need to fart really bad, but you just can't? That's what you're feeling right now. It's a real spicy one, too.
Cole, a lesson in life you want to take away from this: don't drink too much milk at once.
Especially straight from the cow.
Yeah, Cole's like, oh, really? Okay, yeah. I'll have to remember that.
Like, deception check.
You know what? Okay.
Yeah. You gotta roll something. I know this is
Oh,
an
wow.
RP. episode.
Yeah, no, I rolled a 19, but my deception is +0, so 19.
Straight 19. All right, insight for Gil.
Passive, or
No, just insight.
Oh, okay.
I mean, passive would be more like, you're not actively listening. If you don't want to be actively listening.
Yeah, nah, I see through that shit.
Yeah.
Roll a 16 plus 17 plus 7.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You saw right through it.
Your insight is +7?
He works at
Yeah.
a bar.
God damn, your wisdom is almost as high as mine.
Yeah, I didn't build a character. I built I didn't build a warrior. I built a character.
Yeah, he did. Very interesting stats.
Wow.
All right, Venric. So, what have you been doing while you snuck off?
I would have been trying to trail Anakeer, but I would have had to have found her at this point because I would have gone with them long enough that she would have had quite a head start on me.
All right. Well,
but
then you'll.
I
need
would
to
assume she'd
Let's
go to the
do-
tea shop first.
Yeah. Let's do a survival check to see if you actually are able to catch up.
9 for a 10.
Okay. It takes you a bit, but you are able to find her as she is leaving the tea shop. But your stealth roll is high enough that she's not going to spot you as she's coming out.
Okay, and then my focus would be just keeping a distance and keeping an eye on her, because God forbid anybody be able to see through a simple disguise. And
So what is Cole and Gil up to right now that they don't have their resident fisherman with them?
Probably
Well,
look around
Cole,
and notice he's gone.
yeah, no, Cole doesn't know anything about fishing. Like, he's tried to stay away from water as much as possible, but he's using this as an excuse to test his ring of water walking.
Yeah.
So he's gonna like gather the necessary supplies, just not anything fancy, just like a regular fishing pole and some worms or something. And he's just gonna walk out into the water and just start fishing, like
Just-
I
ice fishing without the
imagine
ice.
him sitting just like crisscross applesauce.
Oh, totally.
Cole is just ice fishing open water.
Yep, without the
Yeah.
ice. Yeah.
Yep. Just sitting there waiting for the fish. What does
Is he
Gil
getting
do
like
while
dragged with like the? Is he going like back and
It's-
forth with the
Yeah,
tide?
I
If he
think
catches a
he
fish and
probably
he-
bobs up and down, like he was if he was in a boat. It looks like he's in a boat, but it's like
An
invisible.
invisible
Or-
boat.
Yes.
Do
So he
I
does
see
get pushed and
wildlife?
pulled a little bit. He gets bobbed up and down a little bit, but other than that, he's not sinking.
Cole out here, the walking boat.
What is Gil up to while Cole is just sitting on the
well,
water?
He doesn't go like super out there. Maybe like 30 feet out from the docks.
Okay.
Just to, just far enough to where he knows that the ring is working, but like not so far that he's completely lost sight of Gil.
Yeah, not worried about something happening.
After Gil sees this, he looks at him and goes, "Wait, rocks don't float."
Actually, I
That's
have a
gotta
good
be
scene for
magic.
this. There you go. Now we're at the lake.
Gil would be looking for some kind of wildlife, like a deer or something.
All right, survival check.
$14.
With 14, there are quite a few little woodland creatures like squirrels and stuff. Don't see any deer. You're a little too loud for the deer.
Oi, Cole!
What?
Where are the deer?
They're usually in the woods.
Hey, but we're in the. No, it's the coast.
It's the realization hits Gil. Let's go back to Anakeer. What is Anakeer up to next?
She would
I want
love
to see
to
that
go
animated so bad.
She goes to the next shop. What are the other two shops she hasn't gone to?
Oh, it's the tavern that is currently closed.
Mhm.
And then there's the Copper Cauldron, which is just a little um, you know, everything store, general store.
Work. I'm gonna go to the general store and then do the thing that I personally love to do, and is go aisle through aisle for
Oh
like
my god.
5 hours. What are
5
what,
hours.
she will go through the small store and just quietly nod and say hello on her way in, and then just browse.
Cool. The old gentleman running the shop, um he just kind of tips his hat, continues reading what he was reading.
What is it called again?
The Copper Cauldron.
And what are some of the wares that I see on the for sale?
Oh,
Anything that
it's a
pops out?
lot of like what you would find at a general store for a small town. I mean, it's like candles and soaps and fishing gear. You get the idea that he probably does a lot of supply runs for the local fishermen because you find like a lot of rope and some barrels, baskets, blankets and such. There's some common clothes. I have prices for all this, by the way. I'm prepared. There's some parchment paper, some flasks of oil. There's the soap.
Yeah, but where are the fucks to give?
Well, the fucks are
That's
fresh
not even
out.
funny.
There is a basket that's labeled fucks and it's empty.
Fucks. All out of fucks.
All out of them.
What is this
Fresh
town
out.
called again? I forgot.
Hook Village.
Hook Village. I was in Hook Village, and this is the only shirt I got. This is what I got.
Yeah.
One
Yeah,
of
yeah,
those.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hook
The rack of
I went-
sunglasses.
I visited Hook Village and all I got was this crummy t-shirt or something like that. Yeah.
Shirt, yeah.
There's like a couple of tchotchkes of like it's a fish that tackle like keychain that says Hook Village on it and stuff like that. He does have potter's tools and mason's tools. And there are a couple of magic items behind the counter. Some
Ooh.
of them for pretty hard price. There is what looks like a small twig. That is currently displayed around a like little fake ear, looking like a little cuff. There is weirdly a couple of scrolls of paper that have a pretty high price range on them for paper. There is a black candle and an arrow with a spruce, like the bristles of spruce instead of feathers, and like a pine cone fashioned at the end.
I would love to ask the innkeeper information on the magical items.
Or just the shopkeep.
The shopkeep, yeah. Keep writing.
His name is Tal, by the way.
Tal?
Tal, Tal. Well, which one do you want to know about?
Could I bug you about all of them?
Oh, goodness. Well, there's a bramble cuff. It's essentially when you wear it, you can summon, you can use like a command word and it summons like thorns. I mean, druids use it. I got it off of a druid once. Can do a couple of cool things, mostly just big old thorns and vines. That's some miraculous mail scrolls. You can use that to send mail. That's a sentry candle. It is used to after burning for 8 hours. Blah, 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 blah. Well, it shines 15 feet of light, and while you are in that light, you are alerted whenever a tinier or larger creature enters within 60 feet. And the spruce arrow, right there. That's a pretty hardy arrow that with every creature within 10 feet gets hit by piercing damage, because it like splinters off. Very
This is the
effective when you're
interaction I
trying to
imagine
keep
you
your
get at
produce
Bussies.
safe from like packs of wolves and stuff.
That's exactly what I was thinking. How much is for the cuff and the arrow?
Well, the cuff is 400, and the arrow That'll be for a set of 5, 300 gold pieces.
Is it 300?
Mm-hmm. And also, if you're really willing to drop some coin, I got a real special item that I don't even have out yet. It's called the Dryad's Key.
I'm listening.
It's a one-use item, unfortunately. But when you use it, you can basically use transport via plant spell.
Oh.
But like I said, one use. And it is 2,000 gold pieces.
Oh my god.
Yeah, teleporting.
Teleportation is expensive in this world.
Yeah.
What you gonna do, Daniel?
Well, I clearly can't buy that because I don't have 2,000 gold pieces. I am still waiting for my money.
But for my money.
Where's my money?
Right.
Where my
Lady!
money?
Lady!
You can always come
Um,
back for it.
here's the thing, right? I can either use if I use that damn cuff. Is the cuff on? Like, can I use it multiple times, or does it just have like one charge a day, or is it like
Good question.
also one time use item?
It is the cuff shatters. It will be destroyed after using it.
So it's a one time use. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's what spell again?
It is. It's kind of like grasping vines, but it's more area.
Grasping vines.
So instead of so it grows into a mass of twisting vines and thorns, and you can pick what shape you want it to be in. And each shape has a different effect. So like circle is 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet a creature travels within it, and it's a 20-foot radius. There's the cone, where each creature in the area must make a saving throw or takes 2d8 piercing damage and is grappled. There's a cylinder. Creature in the area of the cylinder where it appears either pushed to the nearest unoccupied space or is lifted to the top of the pillar. And then there's the line, which basically you're making a wall. It's a 10-foot high, 30 feet long wall and 6 inches thick, kind of like what you guys encountered with the Dryad.
Encounter with the
Oh,
dryads. This is
yeah.
what that dryad had. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she had her own spell for
Right.
it, but this is an item version.
Version of that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna actually buy the arrows instead, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get the arrows. Are the arrows in D&D Beyond?
No, I will send it to
Okay.
you. I'm gonna put it in your inventory.
Google.
In bag of holding inventory. It's a pretty nice arrow. So yeah, that's 300 for 5 of them.
300 gold.
And
One
Venric,
more
while she's shopping in this shop, you're just kind of creeping in the window?
I would have been looking in the window to make sure that she was still in there, but I also rolled a self-wisdom save for boredom and rolled a 6.
You're fucking bored as shit right now, and the little, You're now being entertained slightly by some chickens, some wild chickens that are just kind of roaming around the streets.
I think eventually, I'm gonna look around the town for see. I know that there's not a lot of things, but I'm gonna see if anywhere sells books. And I want you to know that you brought this upon yourself because you said you were prepared.
I was prepared. There is no bookshops in this
Uh-huh.
town.
Uh-huh. Yeah. He's still gonna ask around all the shops to
If
see
there's
if
any books.
see if anyone has any information on rumors of a certain 22 card playing set.
Oh.
No.
So
I heard stories on the boats, of crazy things.
The store that Anakeer is
course.
in currently might have a set of playing cards that are nonchalantly laid out. Maybe.
Interesting. I
Oh,
was
no.
planning on when she was out of there, going in there and also asking about some random gear that I bet you don't have prepared, but
Probably not. I have a long list of stuff in here, and most of it's kind of bullshit. So a lot of it's like big adventuring gear. It's like you could buy a torch, a tinderbox, soap, a shovel, a sack.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that kind of shit. A pot. Do you need a pot?
No. Oh, maybe. So whenever Anakeer's done, Venric would like slip in the door behind her and be looking for gold panning supplies.
Gold
Ooh.
panning supplies. Okay.
And also information about a certain 22 card playing card set.
He's got he's got a miner's pick. I'll say that instead of a miner's pick, he's got a gold pan. For a let's say 5 silver pieces.
Sweet. I'll just give him a gold.
Okay. Wow, thanks. And what else were you looking for? The playing card set?
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh yeah, I've got this playing card set. Some weirdo gave it to me. I mean, they just look like normal ass cards to me, but I haven't done anything with them. Figured I'd just put them down with all the rest of the tchotchkes I got out.
No.
They're yours for 10 silvers.
You know what? I'll
Do you
do.
want to do an insight check real quick?
Yeah.
Do an insight check real quick.
What is my insight +1? 19.
Okay. And his deception check's not good. He's sweating.
So, you really want to get rid of this?
Oh yeah, I mean, like I said, they're just random playing cards. I don't have any use for them.
Sure. Tell you what. I gave you a gold for the first one. I'll just give you another gold.
Oh
And,
wow, thanks.
Maybe next time you can learn to lie a little bit better.
Who's lying? He pulls on his sleeve a little bit. Who's lying? I don't know what you're talking about.
Listen, I
Here's
like
your
you.
cards, mister. And he just was like, I gotta go restock. I'll have a good one. Bye. Goes in the back.
Hey, real quick, did you see where the blonde lady you took off to?
I'm still in the
no.
back of the store, by the way. And then do I hear
he's
that?
like, I mean, yeah, if you're still in the store.
Does he like go to the back of the store like hiding or something, or pretending to?
Yeah, he's going in the back to hide. He's like pretending to. I mean, he's definitely does
Do
need to restock a little bit, so he's
inventory
just
management.
productive procrastination.
I cast message quietly to Venric. Do I? Because I clearly hear him now, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I message him and I tell him about the that he has also in his wares $400 a 400 gold priced ear cuff, and he also has a dryad's key that might be worth stealing.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
Does message have a word limit like sending, or is it because
It
is only within eye shot, right? So it's not a limitation.
Yeah, I don't think there's
of
a
words.
limit.
Pikachu with the range whisper message target has the message can reply to the whisper so you can hear. Only you can hear. Yeah. Replying a whisper that only you can hear. So yeah, I can whisper it to you basically.
So I would start browsing the stuff near the front door again and quietly whisper, "Listen, he just lied to me, but also I think this is his entire livelihood, and I don't want to steal that big a thing from him."
Well, he stole from you. You really think that was worth all the money you just paid?
We're gonna make more than that.
Do you
It's fine.
wanna you wanna do an Arcana check on those playing cards?
That would be Venric.
Sure. With my +0 Arcana, let's go.
Yeah, let's see.
19.
Nice.
Oh my god.
You underpaid for those cards.
Damn right I did.
You got a hell of a deal on these cards.
He was
Or,
gonna sell it to
I
you.
mean,
What was...
you also could have not wanted those cards at all. Depends on what card you pull.
Oh.
I'm gonna shake the box. Does it sound like a full deck?
It's a full deck.
Yeah, I think
Well, actually, no, there's one card missing. Let's say there's one card missing.
Just from shaking the box, he knows there's a card missing, and I love that.
He's a rogue. I'll give it to him.
Listen, my favorite thing about this is I can have a conversation with Panda after, and you should have access to a book that I just bought, and
Yep. We should work together on this.
we can deck build.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, listen, there's so many cool things I want you to see in that book, so that's kind of why I brought this up, but also you were
Yeah.
you said you were prepared, I'm said.
Hey, I told you I put this somewhere in the world, so
Boy, oh
I
boy.
literally wrote down a playing card set, quote unquote, on here, so
If I don't think I sent a message back to Anakeer when she said he stole from me, I'll shake the box and get the little hint that it's got a little more magic to it than meets the eye. I'll be like, nah, I think I made out like a bandit here. Potentially.
Potentially. All right.
all right. Well, with that,
yeah.
I think we're at the 2-hour mark, so I think this is a good time to take like a 15-minute break, get some water, and
I go pee.
go pee and stuff.
Mhm.
And yeah, we'll be back.
Subscribe to Dissociation on YouTube.
Yes, make sure to subscribe. Our new YouTube channel is Dissociation. I'm working on getting that set up so that we can also stream on YouTube. We're working on it. Dissociation's gonna be our new name sometime soon. It's coming. Anyway, check out all these cool people that we use their amazing artwork and stuff. And we'll be back.
My beer exploded.
Beer exploded.
Beer exploded.
Okay, I'll be back, guys.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Dun.
I mean, people are coming back.
I hate
Was
it here.
someone asking about me?
No.
I thought I heard something. My bad.
I was
I
asking
go
I
away
don't
how
now.
think
steady was
Goodbye.
No, don't go away. Lenny!
I'm still
Hey.
here. I'm listening, but just my
Yeah.
mic's off for the stream. So.
How dare you? How dare you not want to be directly involved with our shenanigans?
Well, if we're all back.
We're all.
Are we
back.
all back? Everybody back?
I just got back.
Nice. There you go. Yeah, we're all back.
I was doing laundry.
Laundry at a time like this?
Real life shit.
After
Life
you
doesn't
got...
stop because we play D&D.
Yes,
it
it does.
should.
Dude, I wish. If only like life went on pause while you played D&D.
My wife
play D&D
is
all
going
the
on
time.
a work trip tomorrow. So getting a bunch of shit done before she goes.
She leaving
Oh,
you.
nice.
And she's leaving me on a jet plane.
That's awful. I'm so
Don't know
sorry.
when she'll be back again.
Everybody send thoughts and prayers to
Mostly
Andy.
thoughts, please.
wait. Thoughts as in
T-H-O-T.
THOT. All the tots.
Ooh.
All the tots.
Tater tots.
Tater
Now I
tots.
want some
Yeah.
tater
Send
tots.
them to tots.
Ooh.
Everybody send tots.
Yeah, forget nudes. Spaghetti's boring. Tots, on the other hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Show me your toddies.
But what about
you go.
spaghetti tots? No, that's terrible.
that sounds awful.
That sounds like something
Carbon.
High
That sounds like
in
some
Seattle would have
real
thought of.
like trailer trash.
Yeah.
We needed to make food.
That sounds like me having really bad weed,
Yeah.
coming up with
Fair.
really bad food.
All the butter and Parmesan cheese from the spaghetti
Yeah.
should be
It's like-
great with the tots.
It would be like chicken parm, but with tater tots instead of chicken.
Oh God.
It's vegan. It's vegan.
It's vegan.
It's vegan, guys.
No, it's sorry. With the Parmesan, it would be vegetarian. But vegetarian chicken parm, but with potatoes. I don't know, man. It could be good.
Das Austin.
I don't know. I don't trust it.
Sounds like an Iron Chef challenge.
There you go. Somebody
Yeah,
make it. Tell us. Report back.
It's one of those chopped challenges where you have a box.
The secret
It's like
ingredients. Yeah.
spaghetti, Parmesan cheese, butter, salt, pepper, and tater
Tater
tots.
God damn it. Cool.
I want to flash back to Gil running through the woods looking for
Yes,
deer.
let's go back to what Gil's doing while he's trying to find a deer. Now that Gil's realized he's too loud for the deer, and he's not in the forest.
Hard cut to Gil going, hey! No, too loud again. Hey! Hey.
Hey, hey.
I would love for Cole to make a survival check to see if you caught any fish.
Ooh, okay.
And depending on how high you roll, the more fish you get.
Listen, as a real life fisherman, I would like to argue for him to have advantage because he can clearly see structure and depth changes while being directly above.
Yes, but how good is he at reeling the fish in?
He's never actually fished before, so he's like trying to figure all this out. I think advantage and disadvantage balance each other out.
I think so. I think this is a straight roll.
I feel like I did my job here.
You
Not
can
terrible,
tell me
but
what
not
kind of fish he
great.
would find in this lake.
That would be a 16.
A 16. Okay, so you're
13
gonna
plus 3.
let's say you get 2 good-sized fish.
Wait, so
Nice.
he's on the inland lake, right?
Yeah,
Shallow water, it'd be
it's a pretty big lake too.
You know, it would. What kind of tackle did you have again?
He had worms.
Yeah, he had just a basic pole and some worms on a hook.
He caught a whole bunch of like panfish, like perch and bluegill, and also randomly had a pike or two come by and hook themselves, not meaning to eat the worm, but trying to eat the bluegill that was about to eat the worm.
There you go. So let's say 1 perch and 1 bluegill.
Nice.
There
And
you
he's
go.
super proud. And he's like, I'm gonna go show mom.
He's doing that.
It's enough fillet for like one person to have dinner, but it will be delicious.
He's doing the like walk around showing off the fish, like the pictures that every woman makes fun of for
Mhm.
Yeah.
oh yes, posing with your fish.
Here, hold on. Let me
Full,
just scroll
yeah.
through my camera roll real quick.
Andy has plenty of his posing with his fish pictures. I do have a friend who is a hunter too and a fisher, and so she has a lot of those pictures too. And I'm just like, Jessica, girl. Oh no.
Yeah, Cole has no shame. He fully is just like, look what I caught.
And when you get back to Olana, she is like super impressed. Like she's literally, this is like put it on the fridge moment for her, you know.
It's just a fish on the fridge.
Yeah. Gil, what are you? Are you still looking for deer?
It's no forest.
What is it?
Cole, you told me there'd be deer.
What? I mean, it's not like they're gonna walk right up to you.
Aye, but where are they?
I told you, they're probably in the forest somewhere.
Let's go to the forest.
You want me to help you go catch some deer?
Aye. Let's go catch a
Alright.
deer.
Oh my god.
Sure.
Catch
I
it, dear.
mean, yeah.
He's gonna try to bear arm a deer.
I would pass without a trace would probably help some, but
Oh yeah. All
Not a
right.
lot.
So with pass without a trace, you know what? I'm gonna look up deer stats real quick. Let's see what deer stats are in here.
is he wearing his heavy armor? Because that would kind of be a disadvantage.
Oh, I would have to cast off the armor.
All right. So I've got the deer stats ready. Okay. I'm gonna roll for the deer. This is so weird.
Oh, we're both rolling for stealth, right?
Yes, you roll for stealth. I'm rolling the deer. It doesn't have passive, so I'm just rolling for it.
Do you roll
Oh,
well?
it does have a passive.
18.
18. Okay. Yeah, you guys
Jesus.
are.
I rolled a 35.
So the deer has no idea where you are. It's just there is a deer in the clearing. It has no idea where you are.
You added 10 to that, right, Enigma?
Oh, no, it says 28 then.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what Pass Without a Trace does. It lets you add 10 to your stealth.
Okay, are we...
So yeah, you see a buck in the clearing, and it has shown no indication that it knows that you're there.
Let's take it down.
All right.
Jesus.
Bless you.
We're going to melee a deer.
You're gonna melee a deer.
Aye.
All right.
Some would call that tenderizing the meat.
We're going to have some great
So,
jerky, man. Don't you worry.
Are you going to offhand attack this thing?
Alright, cool. You know how to swing, right?
Yeah, actually, I could probably try
Okay,
to grapple it with my Kyetsu Shogi.
Wait, how much more does that give you?
Hold on, I'm looking at the stats here. Grapple. You can use this weapon to grapple an opponent with a DC 13 dex save.
What's your strength?
My strength is at 16. It's a +3, so.
Okay,
Okay.
here's what you're gonna do, right? Cole,
Yeah.
you're gonna take this hammer.
What?
He hands him his +1 hammer.
Oh
Oh my god. Well, I
Like,
can't grapple it with my
I'm
weapon.
gonna
then.
grab it,
You're gonna go and grab it.
and then you go for the head.
Oh my god. Okay. I guess Cole just goes with it.
Why does this campaign keep getting so violent with animals?
This is the darkest fucking hunt I've ever heard in my life.
All right.
I don't know how to hunt. Technically, you're supposed to go for the heart, but we don't have a bow and arrow, so this is. If he swings hard enough, it'll go out without noticing.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh.
All right.
Man.
So
Should I
here's
not have
what's gonna
gotten technical
happen.
and had a hunt?
This is gonna be a surprise round, essentially. All right.
I'm waiting for this to be like a wild-shaped druid.
Oh my god. Oh, it's like just
Don't
the
give me
worst thing
ideas,
possible.
dude. Don't give me ideas.
You hit it in the head, it drops form.
This is some Baldur's Gate shit.
Nobody has speaks with animals, so. All right. So I'm gonna say this thing is probably 40 feet away.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh fuck! I just thought about like, it could have been worse.
It could have been.
I have a portable hole.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
No.
Push
How much you
Bandy.
guys
Here's
want
the
from me,
thing.
man?
Cole knows of a
Doesn't-
better way to do this,
Doesn't
but he
your-
wants
He wants
Gil
to
to
give
feel
Gil the tame.
Yeah.
included. Yeah.
Yeah. I was
Okay.
gonna say, doesn't Cole's weapon have a blade on it?
It does, and I also have Stunning Strike, and I can also like teleport behind the creature and just knock it out easily.
Yeah, I was about to say he could literally like practically Missy step behind it.
Listen,
What?
we're just gonna it's round one, fight.
So yeah, this is a surprise round. So each of you get basically a round of combat, a turn
I want you guys
to
to
do
know that
something.
Gil also has javelins.
So you
This
are
is-
40 feet away from this
Jesus
thing.
Christ.
Actually, no, it doesn't make sense. You'd be 50 feet away from this thing because that would be a better distance for it to not notice you.
Ooh.
Got a lot of ground to cover.
You can
I
dash.
have 45 feet of walking distance.
Can I rage without it noticing?
Jesus Christ. I don't think so. I don't think you'll be able to rage quietly.
Listen, as a hunter, I have had
Can I
a
end
fawn walk up to me and sniff me in my blind. But I think if I yelled directly in its face,
Yeah.
it probably would run away.
I don't think that you can rage. Whisper screaming. That's it. That's
Yeah, pull a knife. you just-
Oh,
Is
No,
Cole
you're
wearing
not.
anything soft?
You're joking, but he does it a lot.
what did
I
you say?
know.
Is Cole wearing anything soft?
Wearing anything soft?
Yeah, like can I crumple up your shirt and yell into it?
I mean, I guess.
This is, you know what?
I'm-
I'm allow it.
I'm-
I'm allow it. All right, just because I'm so invested now. Yes, you can scream into a pillow.
I'm going to suggest to the DM
Yeah.
that if he does this, he's gonna have to make another stealth check.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. I mean, you still have pass without a trace, so
Yeah,
True.
but
You can
I
still
will make
roll
you
low.
do another stealth check to continue approaching this thing.
I'm doing it.
Oh my God.
I
Alright, go
yell
for it.
into my shirt because I don't want to do it to Cole's.
Yeah, that would be really awkward.
Okay.
So now I'm just bare chested in the forest. Yelling into a shirt.
All right, go ahead. Give me
Yeah, I
a
do the
stealth
stealth
check.
check, right?
Yep.
So that's a not nat 20, but it's a 20.
It's a soft 20.
Soft
Okay.
20. I forgot
That'll
the term.
be that I'm going to see if he perceives you. That's cocked. Oh, it got an 18, so you were lucky.
Oh my God.
You
I'm
were
just
lucky.
imagining- I'm just imagining a bare-chested, giant-looking dwarf man about to Batista bomb a deer in the woods.
Yep.
Mhm. All right. So now you have the opportunity to go running towards this deer. This is your surprise round to make
Yes.
make it good.
All right.
This is naked and afraid.
Oh my God.
It
I've
is
already
cold
forgotten
here,
the
by the
plan.
way. It's cold.
It's nippy.
It's pretty nipply right now.
Let me see. How far away is it again?
50.
Stab it with my sharp nipple.
And if you ask me again, it's going to be 60.
I asked you once. It was one time.
I'm kidding.
You guys are getting mad because I yelled into my shirt.
No, I'm
And
just
then
thinking
what
about.
do you do?
I'm
What do
just
you
thinking
do?
about all the times I've been hunting and how far away this deer would be by now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over there to the deer.
So are you dashing?
Let me see.
I don't remember
Oh,
if you
shit.
can dash
I
as a
can
bonus
knock that
action.
bitch on the ground.
With a
Oh, that's
charge
right.
attack.
Oh, you're gonna charge
I
it?
fucking
Yes, the
charge
charging
at
attack.
the deer.
Oh my god!
Oh my God.
I charged the deer because technically I would have to use
Oh.
dash.
Please
an
make
action.
this deer have a heart attack. It is the most humane thing that is about to happen.
I
so funny.
charged the deer, bro. Let's go.
No, I'm just letting this happen. It's just a
Yeah,
deer.
it's just so
fine.
absurd. I love it.
It's a deer. It's fine.
I want the deer to survive and
Game.
go to his friends. Yo, you wouldn't believe the shit just happened to me.
This maniac just starts charging at me.
I mean, I'm
Oh my
assuming
God.
people around this town hunt deer. It's not like this is unheard of. All right. I mean, the charging part, definitely. But
The
Okay,
charge
so
hits
go
for
ahead.
sure, though, right?
huh?
The charge hits, right?
What did you roll?
Hang on. I have to do which one? The tavern brawler strike, right? Because it's unarmed.
I think charge is in its own attack, isn't it?
I
Yeah,
think
I
a
think it
charge.
is.
Is that a feat? Like, did you take the charger feat?
I think so.
Yeah, I did take the charger feat.
Yeah.
And you said there wouldn't be battle this episode.
I know. Here we are having a battle.
When you use your action to dash, you can use a bonus action to make one melee weapon attack or to shove a creature. If you move at least 10 feet in a straight line immediately before taking this bonus action, you can either gain a +5 bonus to the attack damage roll if you choose a melee attack and hit,
So
or
technically it would be
push the target up to 10 feet away from you if you choose to shove and you succeed.
Okay, so yeah, it would be a melee weapon attack or just unarmed strike.
And I would like to point out that he gave Cole his weapon.
Yeah, you don't have your weapon on you, so you'd have
I
to
am the
do
weapon.
an unarmed strike.
He just uppercuts a deer after charging it.
I have 2 hammers on me.
My God, just
I
do
still-
the
I
thing.
still have
just
my old
roll
hammer.
the thing.
Just fucking yeah.
Alright, fine. let me
Put the
roll
deer
it.
out of his
Roll to
misery.
hit the deer.
Cole is right behind him too, just to finish it
I
off in case he
know.
doesn't.
Does a 22 hit?
Yeah.
I need to make sure.
No.
I need to.
What
This
is
is
the
some
natural?
level- So
What
great.
is the natural
Yeah.
AC of this deer, please?
13.
Guess
It
what?
could've
It's a
been a
level
strong
10
deer.
druid. Level
I do 10
12
points of
druid.
damage.
You do how much damage?
10.
10 kills it
Oh wait.
immediately. It's obliterated.
Nice.
That thing has like I don't even know, like you could maybe eat like the hind legs at this point. Like
You know, if he at least saved the back strap, that's all that matters.
It just broke the
no,
neck off.
here's what happens. He fucking goes charging after this deer and punches its fucking head off.
We can eat the body.
Okay, I'm out.
I would hope that you wouldn't eat the head. So
Oh my
He
god.
just became a car, is what happened.
we can eat the body, he says. Bitch, where do you think the meat comes from?
There's meat on the neck.
You just hereditary that fucking thing.
All right, so that's I'm gonna add that trigger warning to the description. Animal violence trigger warning.
It wasn't that violent. It was quick.
I mean, that's pretty.
Also, you could. There's a druid in the party. Just keep that just automatically on all of them.
That's
Don't turn into a
true.
deer.
Listen, so I wasn't gonna say anything because while Anakeer was shopping, I was looking through things to potentially multi-class. I'm absolutely taking ranger levels now.
Hell yeah!
Nice.
So that your teammates don't try to obliterate deer anymore.
Please save the
I think,
forest.
I think Cole is
A
like
beast
being
master, even.
Yeah.
No,
Oh my God,
hell
yes.
no. Panda.
Oh man.
I might not have a very high intelligence, but I'm not dumb.
Remember that
Gil's
time where
looking
we
at
tried to figure
Cole.
out Beastmaster?
You mean the
Jesus.
entire first campaign?
It was such a shit fucking thing.
It was
Yeah,
really bad.
it really
I'm sorry.
was.
I didn't know how bad it was. It was pretty bad.
Oh. So we're
Gil
having
looks at
deer
Cole
for
and
dinner.
he's like, "Lads, look! Was it that strong?"
Yeah, it's just like Cole's overtaken by like the hype of the moment, and he raises the hammer in the air and just goes, "Yeah!"
Ah! Hey, now I gotta carry it back.
He goes, "All right, here's your
Where's
hammer
the
back."
fish? Oh, lad, look, we don't have to carry anything. Put it in the hole.
Yeah, put it all in the hole.
My God. Oh, why did I let you have a hole?
Listen,
I-
just be happy that such a cartoonish item is in the hands of a moron.
I learned some really cool things you can do with the portable hull in another campaign I play in, but I will save Panda that
Please.
horror.
Don't listen. This is my fun practical gag gift. Just let me have this.
It is. Practical gag.
I would like to.
Um,
I would like to Cartoon Network this right now.
Oh my God.
Looney Tunes that a little bit.
You're out in the forest and you know you're being followed. You just lay out the hole.
Yeah.
I still think it was funny when we did it to the pirate dudes that were at the house.
That was great. She says, and with a chagrin. Anyway.
What weapon is that?
Huh?
Nothing. I said with a chagrin. I said, "What weapon is that?"
What's the stats on that?
So, Anakeer, do you think they're gonna actually have food for dinner tonight, or we're gonna have to go to an inn?
Oh God.
You know, my heart just twitched a little, so I think we're good. my connection to the earth just painfully felt. Something happened. brutal chaos in the
The forest cries a little.
Or I can hear the plants cry.
I don't like the
Aw.
sound of that, so
I hear the deer in the distance crying. There's a psychopath on the loose, bunching deer.
The deer talking to each other, letting each other know there's a psycho killer out there.
Bro, he just
Oh my
punched this
God.
head off.
Did you pick up the head or you just leave it?
No, we took the head.
Oh, good. Glad you took it.
It's
Yeah,
a wall
you have
mount.
to use every part of the animal. you have to be
we-
respectful.
yeah, we're not savages. God.
Yeah. Come on. What kind of disrespectful people do you think we are?
It's not like deer grow in the woods.
No. I hate it here. All right, so you return back to. She's like so proud of Cole, and then fucking Gil walks in with a fucking still dripping with blood head
Well, no,
and
no,
a
no.
body.
Specifically, how that would go out is that I have to put the hole on the wall first, then walk into the hole, get the body in there.
Ah, that's right. That's right. He
Oh.
rolls out a rug for a second that looks like a big black rug, and then
Oh.
jumps in, and then throws a bleeding head and body of a deer.
I feel like the bleeding head would just be in the bucket where he had the milk.
Oh God.
Oh, to catch the drippings.
Why
Yeah,
did you
that's
say
fair.
that?
Yeah.
What? Oh,
I thought he
delete
was
this
gonna-
episode.
I thought he was
delete
gonna.
this whole
I'm-
episode.
Honestly, I thought he was gonna hang dry the deer so it drifts out outside.
Also,
You know-
Panda, I'm not a savage, all right? I put the
Listen.
hole on the wall so I could walk in.
As
Like a
somebody-
civilized
Oh, yeah.
individual.
That's so much better.
as somebody who has field dressed and cleaned a couple of deer in my life, this is the most brutal thing I've ever had to imagine.
Wait till you're part of a necropsy. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, so at this point, I believe Anakeer and Andy and Venric are on their way back. And y'all are meeting up back again. So you see the scene as you walk in of the bloodied head. As you walk in the door,
We all caught dinner.
Alana's like pale right now, like from like seeing this scene and be like, I mean, it's not that she's like vegetarian or anything. It's just like
It's a
she
lot.
wasn't ready.
Yeah.
Gil, that's not how you catch something. Do you know the difference between catch and murder?
So you get dinner. What do you mean catch?
We were gonna eat it either
You
way.
said you
yeah.
caught dinner. That's
Yeah,
not-
but you don't catch it alive. You savage, you don't eat it that way.
I need to get my
Also
bow
don't-
ASAP. I need to get my bow ASAP. I need to get my bow ASAP.
Colt, we did good today.
He's so proud
I
of
think
himself.
seeing his mother's reaction, it kind of clicks in his head like, maybe we went at it a bit too bluntly.
Yeah, no, because it was blunt. It's with my fist.
Yeah. I mean,
Wait,
we
you
didn't
punched
really-
it?
What?
This isn't hammer damage? That was your fist?
I ran first.
You charged it and punched its head off.
I ran.
Aye, it didn't have a strong neck.
Cole's like, yeah, it was pretty
Gil,
wild.
do you
should have been there.
remember when you were told you roughed kids up in the streets too hard?
Aye, because they didn't have, they had a weak constitution. It's the
You
same
don't do
thing.
that to a deer!
You do if you want to eat.
Drag it out back, I'll help you clean it up.
Aye, that's what I like to hear.
Deer jerky.
Don't worry about the blood. We'll clean it up now.
I just started prestidigitation, the entire floor clean.
Oh, Lana
Yeah,
was like,
it's probably a
"Thank
mess.
you."
Yeah.
Oh my god. She was like,
Yeah, Cole helps. He
Uh.
picks up the head and takes it outside.
thank you.
I hand each of them a dagger and I say, listen, boys, you're gonna learn how to butcher an animal today.
You think the horns will look nice on my hammer?
No. I don't want to be reminded of this every time I see you in combat.
Could make
He
a bow out
fashions
of
it
it.
on his helmet instead.
You could make a bow out of the antlers.
Oh no.
So, yeah, I'll go through and help them butcher this deer, but I'm gonna make them do all the hard work as punishment.
Nice. All right. So yeah, you spend the next like how long does it take to fully clean a deer? Like
Field dress, with a couple of people, less than a half hour. Fully butcher and prepare with 3 people, a couple of hours.
okay. So I would say probably takes you till dinner to I mean, I'm assuming this is past lunchtime at this point.
By the way, while we're doing that, can we have a character?
Go ahead.
Hey, Ben.
No.
Oh, this is fun. Isn't it it's like good old times?
You know, good old times, it was mostly fish that we caught with a hook and didn't punch their face off.
I mean,
Hey,
hooks
but
are pretty
if-
brutal too.
See, cold nose.
How'd
At
you
least
like
this
to have
was
a hook in your
quick.
face?
Oh, Vendor, you should have been there. It was very fast.
Yeah.
Didn't even see it coming.
Listen, I
Neither
don't
of
have
us.
the strongest stomach in the world. If I witnessed you do that, I would have been in a coma.
No, the deer wasn't in a coma. It flatlined immediately.
I imagine it did.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Honestly, it was
I
pretty
imagine
humane.
it's still having dreams in the astral sea right now.
See, this is nice, isn't it? Just friends enjoying each other's time with dinner.
You see that part right there? Take that and poke it.
Oh no. I think I know what you're talking about.
Gonna make its legs twitch.
I just want to see if he starts to do it, but I'm gonna be if he actually starts going to poke it, I'm gonna tell him, nope, stop it. You don't remember? It's the bladder.
Don't poke it.
Cole, you want to do the honors?
I think he senses the trickery nature of this request.
Yeah, go ahead and insight check it. I'm sure you'll pass.
Oh, absolutely.
Not one.
Let's see. 11 plus 9, 20. Yeah.
Yep.
Listen, I
Unless
wanted.
Enigma wants to do a deception roll.
Let's see.
I
Hmm.
think with disadvantage, seeing as Venric is obviously trying to make it a joke.
So with disadvantage is 8.
Yeah, you see right through this.
I'd like to not ruin our dinner, so as much as I would want to
Yeah.
gross you out, let's not.
are you rolling for now?
Is it? Huh?
What are you rolling for now?
Hey, if he's not paying attention, do I roll with advantage?
What?
Who?
No. You just kept rolling? He's like, no, I'm gonna roll it again. Let's see if I get better.
No, I got the second thing. What was this one?
What is he doing?
Hey,
I
Andy, does
don't
a
know.
10 hit?
What are you
That's
doing?
a 10 hit?
Yeah.
No.
All right.
No, what are you
Why are
doing?
you taking a swing at him?
Enigma, what the fuck are you doing?
All right, I swing again. Does an 18 hit
What are you swinging at?
at Andy?
Oh, Andy, what's your AC?
It's 16.
Yeah, that hits. Why are you
All right,
swinging at
cool.
Andy? Why are you
Huh?
swinging at Benrick? What's going on?
Gil looks at you very angrily as he connects for for the second hit.
Why?
Wait. What's your reaction to the hit?
I'm gonna be like, what the fuck?
Okay, Gil grabs you.
What is
What?
going on? I'm
I'm
confused.
so confused.
It turns out he was Ray the entire. No.
Someone
I would
go get
kill
the
you.
door. Go get the door.
Someone's at the door.
Someone is at the door.
I would fucking kill you. It was
Okay,
Ray
but
the
yeah.
whole time.
I've been here the whole time.
Honestly,
Gil
I would
grabs
respect
Venric
it.
from the front. Leans in and tells him, "If you ever disappear on me like that again, it'll be worse. It's the last time your dumbass had to leave. You left for a couple of years."
And this time I made sure our blonde friend was okay and I kiss him on the forehead.
Aww. Guy love. It's guy love.
Gil still isn't satisfied. He's still angry.
That's fair.
Lad, when you left,
Nothing.
it's when I lost mom as well.
Hmm.
I've been holding it together until now. But know that I am upset. And I will break your fucking legs before you leave your parents again.
I think if you try to break my legs, you will be the reason I leave my parents again.
No, it'd put you
Based
in a
off
chair.
of the way this deer looks.
He said I'd get you a chair. I'll get you a chair.
Jesus Christ.
All right, lets him go. He dusts off his shoulders and goes, "Seriously though, don't go to an elf again."
I told you where I was going.
Aye, but then you were gone for too damn long.
Listen, may have gotten some stuff at a store.
What kind of stuff?
First of all, I got this sick pan that I pull it out of the bag of holding. I can find gold with this.
Oh, sweet.
Aye, but I have a hole.
Sure. I also, and I pull out the deck of cards. Got this thing.
Oh, yeah. Just in case you're bored, we get to play solitaire and stuff.
Yeah, don't ever pull cards out of this.
What? Why?
What?
Gil, remember how I told you when I was out on the boats, heard these crazy stories about a deck of cards that
Hey, wait a minute. Not the car. Say sorry, you bitch. We're not gonna go past this. Say sorry for leaving.
Fine, I'm sorry for leaving, but
All right, now the cards.
Fucking-
this deck of cards, if it is what I think it is, could come in very handy. Or it could kill me before Gil has a chance to kill me.
Hmm.
So what do? You
Um,
just have to pick a card?
Yeah, you just at least from the stories I've been told, you say how many cards you want to pull, and some really wondrous things can happen and some really ruinous things can happen.
I swear to God, if any of you try
You
to
just
pull a
have to
card
say
right
it?
now, I'm gonna make Andy get this card thing out.
I mean, the deck is on a shelf over
I know.
there.
I draw them all.
Okay, well, you're dead.
Yeah, you're fucking dead now.
Yeah. But
There's
like
a lot of
isekai
there's
dead, or-
several cards that involve death. So
So, yeah, just gonna keep this in the back pocket for extreme situations.
Cole, I thought you lived in a small town. How do you have things like this laying around?
I don't know. Would I just rolled a 15? Would I have heard of this deck?
you have definitely heard of some magical playing cards before. It's more of like a children's story though to you. Less
Yeah.
like I mean, like Venric said, he heard about it on the seas. So sailors talk. And but for you, it was more like a cautionary tale kind of situation.
Right.
Of getting greedy, and so it's
How
like, yeah,
fitting.
the idea about the cards is like, you can roll really good stuff and really cool stuff, but you can also get really bad pulls and really bad stuff happens. So, it's very much a gambler's situation.
Yeah. I think Cole is just gonna be like, listen, I don't know if that thing is real, if they were trying to trick you or whatever, but like, if you do pull from that deck, do me a favor and make sure you do it far away from us.
I want to be there. I want to see if it works.
I think I would want to be within eye shot, but not too close.
Yeah.
There are some things, at least from the stories, that could be bad if I'm too close, but also, I don't know if this guy knew what he had. It's definitely more than just a deck of playing cards, but I don't know. I don't know if it's real either. I've just heard stories about people that made their riches by suddenly having tons of money and being able to buy their own boat and
Hey, and I'm
set
sure
their
the
own
ones you
fleet.
didn't hear about are the ones who died.
Yeah.
How many of those are lying around?
I don't even know how many of these are
Think about it.
supposedly exist.
Fenric. One of them could have been the deer.
Oh my god.
I don't think that deer drew a card so that it could get its head punched off.
We'll never know. And that is one of the stories you won't hear about.
Huh. Actually, that's an interesting thought. What if
I,
somebody were to use Mage Hand to pull from the deck?
I think technically you have to declare that you're pulling from the deck.
Yeah.
Oh.
So like
You have to do
Yu-Gi-Oh!
it with intention.
Mm-hmm.
Even though
Like
they let it
Yu-Gi-Oh.
slide in Dungeons and Daddies. But it was funny.
Hey, by the way, lads, with the loss in her mom, you wanna
Is
give her a
Anakeer
hand?
anywhere near? Are you
Nope.
trying to talk
She's
I
about
know.
in
Like
Dollars.
I would assume all of this would have been happening like while we were dressing the thing.
Oh yeah, so while you're still cutting the deer, got it.
Yeah. So I also hit you with bloodied hands.
Gross.
Just-
Ugh.
it's already a dirty job, so
Yeah.
what is
Yeah. We helping her?
I mean, I already talked to you a little bit about it earlier. I definitely anything we can do to help her figure out where her mom is and get them reconnected. I think that they share the same experience with her father, so
I
I
just want to
imagine.
make sure because it does seem a wee bit of more of a feat than we signed up for originally.
I mean, you weren't in the Feywild with us, so I think finding your mom will be child's play compared to
Aye.
what we've been through.
That's true. You lot. Hey, while we do this, you lot need to tell me about your adventures over there in the Feywild. You spoke of it briefly, but I still don't
Boy.
know much.
Cole, where do we start? The village of Haragons or
And
the
as they talk
witches?
about this, the camera decides to pan up at the
I
sky
was about to say the exact
and
same thing.
come back.
All of the guys are gonna go into detail about what happened in the Feywild. If you would like to get an idea of what happened in the Feywild, basically it's the Well Beyond the Witchlight campaign that we ran. Anakeer, you are currently alone with Olana.
Yeah. Um probably would have been what would I have been doing?
Well, Olana is probably preparing the fish right now because at least she knows how to prepare fish. So, and she's just like, "Oh joy, more fish."
Yeah,
but
I
she
probably
is
would've been
really
like,
excited about the deer.
yeah. I really been like, how about we skip the fish and we go get something at the market? On me. I don't
would love
really love
that.
fish. Great, let's go
Yeah.
shopping, but don't
Yeah,
problem.
she'll still cut up the fillets and put them in the ice box, and
Yeah.
she'll be like, "I'll just package it up for Cole to take." You know.
On the run fish. Well, we've had worst.
Yeah. And so she'll go with you. There is a market stand that has just, breads and uh cured meats and cheeses. Your basic grocer.
Yep. We get some something ready to eat, essentially. Any
Yeah.
like to go restaurants, takeouts, anything like that nearby that's even easier would be better. But
I mean, the grocer stand definitely he does do like deli meats, so
deli meats, yeah.
yeah, he'll have some sandwiches that you can
Yeah.
take.
We'll take some for the guys probably to make it easier. Not a lot of cooking afterwards.
Yeah.
Gil can cook.
It can. It's almost the end of the day when you're gonna be done with the meats, so we have to like prepare all that stuff for like cooking it the next day.
Get some smoking for jerky overnight too.
Started,
There you
yeah.
go.
But it takes time, so yeah.
Smoke weed every day.
Yeah, I think that's probably what she does in the meantime. Just still thinking about her mother and trying to figure out what the next steps are. I mean, she definitely wants to collect on her payment that she's overdue. Figure
Yeah,
out
and you sent the letter for the money to be sent to the tavern, to Gil's
correct.
tavern, so that you'll be expecting it there when you get back.
Yep. I'll
Which,
probably
spoiler
do.
alert, it will be there.
Yeah, I'll probably send a message to see if I can have Gil's dad drop off the armor also at the any of our wares probably. Yeah.
he would have done that anyway.
Yeah, and then I think that's it. I don't know if she's got anything else in mind. Essentially trying to just not be seen or heard of, and
Does
just
she have any questions for Olana while she's got her alone?
I think I pretty much asked most of it when we were all together. Was the history between Gilberthica and Anos, and then also my mother and her not really knowing much about her. I think that kind of like settled in with her. I don't know if I have any questions for Alana about Alana, because she pretty much told us like she seems to be more of a neutral party in this whole situation, where she's knows there's something good that needs to happen, but like it cannot be explained or exposed yet, and she doesn't seem to know a lot.
Yeah.
So she knows that there isn't much to prod and poke there. I'd probably ask her a little bit about actually the shopkeep, about Tal.
Okay.
Because I'm a little concerned with what he said when he said, he got it off of a druid, the cuff, and just things like that. I'm like, is he acquiring all these wares? Because they're very expensive and hard to come by. And he's in the middle of a
Yeah,
small town.
Tal is an eccentric little one. He does a lot of traveling. He'll often go to Visidark. He really likes to buy into fancy gadgets and doodads. Um, Sometimes spending arguably too much on these things. And yeah, he does a lot of trades and bargains in Visidark at the market.
Yeah, he's a strange one for sure.
Yeah, he's got let's just say he ain't the smartest. He's a bit gullible.
She notes that down for the future. Um, and then I think the only thing she would probably ask her is any like stories she might have had with my mother that she could remember.
Well, obviously, knowing that her powers are more druidic than mine, um, we often played in the woods. She was very partial to well, like you're familiar with snakes and lizards and I mean all types of small crawling creatures. She was never afraid of bugs or anything, really anything. She got us in a lot of trouble. The few times I would visit, and they would leave us, when we were very young, leave us to ourselves. She would get in all kinds of trouble. I mean, I was older than her, obviously, but I would, being the older cousin, I guess, I'd get to go and play with her. Quite the quite the rambunctious one.
I guess I got that from my mother.
Yeah, probably. Um,
Did you ever have a favorite place?
the garden. Definitely the gardens. But outside of Gulver Ithaca, um, I know that she really loved visiting the woods that are just northwest of Gulver Ithaca. Um, they were very special woods, very magical in a sense. Um, I believe she's visited Windfall a few times.
Hmm.
Much less. You know how the people ask if you like mountains or beach.
Mm-hmm.
I think she was more of a mountain person.
Just writing this down, sorry.
Hmm. Come
Daniel's
to think of
character
it,
over here discovering herself, and we're just fucking elbow deep in.
yeah, in Viscera, yeah.
What's this
Same.
part called?
Same.
Count to think of it, I do believe that there is a small group of druids that have moved into Mount Umbra, um, in the other continent.
Hmm.
They might have some idea of where your mom is.
That's what I was thinking. Just, double checking places before really going back to Cobra Ithaca.
Hmm.
Don't really understand why father would say that I've been kidnapped when clearly I've let him know I left. Packed, got away, ran to the carnival.
It It almost seems like he's trying to put on a face.
Yeah, well, it doesn't help when he puts my face all over town.
That's fair. I'll give you that one.
I don't know what he wants. I don't know what I have to do with it either.
Those are very good questions, and I hope that you find those answers.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
If I hear anything, I will message you.
Thank you.
Damn, she hit her with a. That sounds like a you problem.
It's like, damn.
She can't go anywhere. I mean, she's pretty stuck where she's at.
Yeah. Have you noticed anything odd recently in town that we should be concerned about?
I mean, other than me having to protect a insanely powerful shard. No.
I suppose that is
Things remain very peaceful. I mean, I know that politically Vizidark and Anostar continue to be very tense, but most of that doesn't really reach up here. We mostly just deal with Brunshander and Edgefrost.
any new faces in town that we should be concerned about.
Other than you, no.
Good.
A lot of people come through here to Brunshander, but beyond that, it's mostly just people trading.
We'll also keep an eye out if anybody finds out there's a shard nearby.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's it. It's probably after all that, finish buying what we need to buy and come back home.
All right.
Something
And
other
so at
than
that point,
fish.
I think the guys are done preparing. Got something smoking already going.
It smells amazing.
Of course it does. I've had deer jerky. It is delicious.
We look like
Yeah.
shit.
Oh yeah.
Ever
But we
had
cook
to-
like gods.
I'm assuming that you guys are probably going to need to take some kind of bath.
Yeah.
I would find the nearest pond and just fucking dive in.
Oh, there is a small bathhouse.
we
Very
could
small
go to the
bathhouse.
bathhouse.
Yeah. There's a little hot spring.
Oh god, hot spring sounds so good.
Oh yeah. You have to go a little north of the village, but yeah, there's a small hot spring. And y'all are able to relax, and I mean, I'm assuming y'all eat before you leave. You don't want wet sandwiches, do you?
No, that sounds awful.
Wet bread? No, thank you.
I don't know what sounds worse right now, the unpasteurized milk, the wet sandwiches, or the deer getting its head blown off.
We
got know- dinner
out of it.
You know.
This has been an episode, guys.
Yeah, it's been great. I love it.
Woo!
Well, yeah, I'm assuming unless you guys have anything else you want to talk about for the evening.
No.
I'll be completely honest. It's been so long since we've played this game, and I'm like still catching up on things that we need to do as we play out things.
Yeah.
I don't know what else I would be doing necessarily other than
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just giving you guys the room to like
Cleaning
talk
up.
to each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
getting ready for bed.
Yeah.
And I guess
You
Getting
head
ready to go
out.
out in the morning.
Yeah.
discussing heading out back to Vizidar in the morning.
Yeah. Cool, cool. Um,
I'm glad swinging on your friends caught you guys off guard.
yeah.
Would I be able to fly us closer and
Yeah.
cut the trip back the next day if I polymorph?
Wait, did you guys all level up?
We're level
Not yet, but I
7 right
can
now.
polymorph. I do have that spell.
Got it.
Which I think with polymorph I don't have the right.
I don't remember polymorph.
That's one of the spells.
It's one of them spells.
Oh yeah, polymorph you would be able to.
Yeah.
It's one of the
You wouldn't be able to
magics.
wild shape, but you would be able to do it for polymorph. If you polymorphed into a giant eagle,
Yeah.
you have a fly speed of 80, which I think I had to do this math in another campaign. I think we figured it out to be 18 miles an hour.
Yeah.
But that's by yourself. If you have people on you, you're gonna end up going slower. So we'd be able to make like 10 to 15 miles in
I
that
will
hour.
remind you that Cole is like over 200 pounds.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
right.
coal alone would probably screw you over on your
Unless I polymorph
carry.
coal into the
Oh, if
Into the giant
Cole
eagle.
was
If coal
polymorph.
is
And then the
the
lightweight-
giant eagle, yeah.
And then the
could work.
lightweights are the ones on his back. That would be a lot easier.
Cole, have you ever
Um,
experienced flying before?
No.
You will soon. You will tomorrow.
Oh. Okay.
Takes
I
up
just
to an
realized I
hour.
never-
I can just
Yeah.
So yeah, you could go pretty far for an hour.
I never
Just-
put a weight on.
Just to make sure before we leave, I want to talk to Mom and tell her that, if there's any trouble at all, that she can contact us and we'll be on our way in a hurry.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Of the protecting the shard nature,
Oh, I mean,
There-
yes. I
Is there
have.
a tree nearby that maybe Anakeer could take a good look at? Not that she can. Not that she knows that spell right now, but
She gonna
Yeah.
go hug a
Memorize this
tree real
tree.
quick?
Yeah, I
Just,
have
you
seen
know-
enough trees in these areas.
Yeah. There's definitely some big trees pretty close to Olana's house that y'all have spent enough time here to get familiar with.
good.
Yeah, don't worry. I mean, I have emergency ways to contact Lion's Demise, but I will make sure to also contact you separately from that.
Okay. Yeah, I appreciate it. Just wanted to make sure that you're, all good.
Yeah.
No.
I'd probably let her know to let us know if there's any new faces in town, not just if there's trouble. Just any
Yeah.
new faces. Anyone staying
Every new
longer than a
face?
day. Anyone staying longer
Yeah.
than like 1 or 2 days. Just
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah,
Got it.
yeah.
yeah.
No
That's
one lingering too long.
suspicious. Yeah.
Oof.
Suspicious activity.
Okay. So yeah,
Yeah, suspicious.
you guys get a night's rest. Refresh whatever spells you used. And you're able to head off in the morning back to Visidar. And I'm just gonna make one roll because I hate the people. I don't like rolling over and over again for random encounters. So I'm
You
just gonna make
hate
one
people?
roll.
Jeez, that's
I
rude.
hate
Wow.
people. That's why I do this online.
I also hate
It's-
people.
Yeah.
Guys,
I
you
have a-
should have known that she hated us. This is
I-
look at what we do.
She
The
hated
shit
us
we do.
the whole time.
Panda's a psychopath, remember?
Yeah.
True. There's a t-shirt about it too. I remember.
So y'all are lucky. I rolled a 1. The weather's great.
Oh,
There's nothing wrong today. Everything's great.
sweet.
Hell yeah. Skies are clear, so we're off for takeoff.
Wow, this flying is easy. We should have been doing this the whole time. I mean, squawk.
Squad.
Wait, can you still carry me? I'm like 200 pounds.
Yeah, that would go from having to carry like 400 pounds to only 200, plus
Okay.
the thin
By the way,
elves.
I just set a weight for Gil that I think is a good weight. I just looked up like tall bodybuilder weights and shit.
Great.
He
Yeah.
would definitely weigh like a very stocky football player. So I put 220.
So is Gil like a short king? But
No,
tall?
he's 6'2".
He's 6'2"? Thought he was a
Yeah, he's a dwarf if he was human sized.
6'2", 220 is
dwarven
skinny athletic.
giant something. I don't know what kind of
Oh,
race
fuck.
he is.
So 220, I have to make him thicker.
I mean, not too much thicker. If you were
No,
like
he's
230,
fine.
240,
He's
yeah.
all muscle, no fat. Anyways.
Says you with the milk.
Anyways. He's big boned. So the milk. Yeah, how much like that, how much would that cut like off the trip back to
I mean, how many spell slots that do you have that you can use to cast polymorph?
that I could
Because
polymorph? Only
we're quite a ways away, and we're gonna do like 15 to 18 miles an hour.
only once can I cast it because it's a level 4th spell. I only have
Yeah.
one
So
of those.
I'm assuming this is a multi-day trip. It would cut a decent amount off.
Yeah.
per
Yeah.
day.
You're gonna need to stop at the cabin before you head back.
Got it. Okay. So it would only take us back to the
Regardless.
cabin. Do we
Yeah.
have to stop at the cabin?
Did you
I
what?
mean, we would have to stop at the cabin as like a halfway point on our trip because it's gonna be.
I thought the cabin
Unless
was
you
closest
wanna-
to the.
The cabin is like
Cabin's here.
yeah, it's over here. So you're coming from here.
Got it. Halfway
almost
point
halfway.
there, and then
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
there we're gonna just go here. I think it's easier. Let's just walk for a day to get back to the cabin, and then
and then
fly
part way.
to Visadark. So we're like landing north of Visadark and skip all of this shenanigans.
Okay. So yeah.
Or technically, if we're gonna stop, we can stop, camp here for the day, reset my spells, and then fly back here. So just take 2 flights.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that
this
works.
gives you a little extra time of downtime in the evening versus you know.
Make sure that we can actually keep cooking food and
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe you leave some of the
yeah, we're not bringing a whole
Clean
deer
the
with
shed.
us on the
No,
road.
yeah, no, we're gonna
yeah,
leave
you
We
leave
most
some of
of
just
the
got
that.
the
jerky there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I am adding venison to my inventory.
Great. Love it. Okay. Well, as you guys arrive back in Visidar, because I rolled another poor roll, so you guys had an easy time. Nothing happened. I would like for all of you to. Well, no, passive perception is too high, so never mind. No I don't need your roll. So as you enter the city, Cole, you are going to
Yes.
notice up in the sky what looks like a ship floating in the air.
Skyship.
Yeah.
There
are people all over the street just gawking at this ship flying in the air right now.
How far up does it seem? Like, is it?
I want to say probably like a low flying plane height.
Oh wow! So definitely would not miss that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just point it out to everybody. Wow, you guys ever seen something like that before?
See what? No.
There's a ship in the sky.
A ship.
Have we seen flying ships before?
Nope. Those are new, completely new.
Those are completely new.
Even Gil knows nothing
You've
about
never
this either, right?
you've never seen it before. You've heard of people trying to do it, but you've never seen it actually succeed.
Wow.
Does it
Are
have like a
there-
banner or something that we could see?
Yeah, like
Huh?
air balloons
Is
or
that-
what's making it this is there anything
Yeah.
that we can determine that's
It
like
just looks like a normal ass ship flying.
but
It's
No, I was talking about
over.
like, does it have like an emblem or something on it?
It's one of the Visitar, like the government ships,
Oh, okay.
like the one that you guys were on when you first got here.
It's over the town.
It's over the city.
Is it
It's like
over
up-
the
it's over up
northern
north.
portion?
Yeah,
do you have the
over the
visit
northern part.
It's
Do you have
over
the-
the college.
Here.
I was gonna say do you have the
Do
Do
visit
they have
dark
like a
map?
helipad?
So this fucking city is huge. So it's like up here.
Uh-huh.
Way over the so it is pretty close to the university, but it looks like it's flying out over the farms.
We gotta get us
Oh.
one of those.
And it's
Yeah, for real.
going somewhere or is it just steady floating?
It's kind of very slowly moving.
From like
Can I-
from here to here?
Do we?
And like I said, there's a lot of people out on the streets gawking at this. I mean, you're like right. I mean, did you guys would
I'm
you say you
assuming
guys
it
already
would've-
got to the gates or
I'm assuming we would
Probably, we
have
still-
landed north. So probably landed somewhere here. Like up the
Okay.
path so that I could change and not look like myself.
got it?
Not
Gil,
So
did
yeah,
you?
there's a couple people on the street that are going between the farmlands and in the that are out there. Not as many people as if you were actually in the city.
in the actual city, but clearly.
Yeah.
I can't remember Gil or Anakeer. Which one of you stole a spyglass from somebody?
Probably me.
We stole a spyglass?
I feel like
stole a
somebody did.
spyglass.
I think I have one. Hold on, let me see.
It's also extremely possible that we sold it.
That's what I'm thinking. That's
Yeah.
what I'm looking for.
In fact, I think we sold it the
I think we
first time
did
we
sell
were
it.
in Visidar
Yeah, I think we
to
sold the
buy
spyglass.
magical items.
Just cast see with eyes.
See with eyes.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a perception check. I have a sinking suspicion that a certain thing that Gil and I have had our hands on is potentially powering the ship.
I mean, we knew that it was a power
Uh,
source, so we're assuming it's the
But I
sharks.
am too far away and have weak eyesight, so I do
Yeah.
not know.
Yeah,
Um,
you just all you're really seeing from where you're at is like the bottom of a ship. Like you can see the sails peeking out from over it, but like from your vantage point, it just looks like the bottom of a ship.
Where's the ship again? Sorry.
It's like up, way up here.
Way up there. Okay. Would we have seen that ship flying towards the city? Because we were up high
No.
too, so we didn't
It's
see it.
not. It's not facing like towards where you guys came from. It's facing towards. Sorry, it seems to be going towards where you guys are coming from.
Oh, like it's going.
I mean, you probably
towards
would have seen it
here.
as you got out of. I mean, unless you were flying at the back end of the whole trip, I assumed you were flying at the front end of the trip.
No, we were gonna skip the roads and just fly over the
Got it.
forest
So,
because
yeah,
they would
you
have
would've
just cut
seen it
through
You would have seen it as you were flying over.
as we were flying over.
Yeah.
Would I have been would I have been able to because we'd be able to have a better advantage point from like its height technically because we're up flying up high.
Sure.
Would we have been able to get a better advantage point enough to see like Gil said, like any crests or anything or
Well, who would have been it would have been Cole as the eagle.
Cole is the eagle, yeah.
So as an eagle, you would have keen sight. That means you would have advantage on perception checks that rely on sight.
And I still use my stats?
No, you use the eagle
No,
stats.
I didn't think
Eagle
so.
stats. Yeah, you do eagle
So,
stats.
Um,
And then
so
since it's
eagle stats is
today-
+2.
+2 to perception? Okay.
Actually, hold on. I'm looking at wrong. I'm looking at regular eagle. Let me look for giant.
I can
eagle.
see better
giant
than an
eagle.
eagle.
Nope, same stat. +2 on wisdom.
Wow.
But you get advantage.
True. It's a good thing too, because I just rolled a 9 on that. Oh, and that's not much better. That's a 10, so 12.
12. Okay. I mean, you definitely see people on the ship in armor. Maybe a mage or two. But that's about I mean, that's all you can really make out. It just looks like a normal ship, but in the air.
Huh.
Is there anything in particular that you would want him to look for?
Shiny, glowing things.
Yeah, anything
when-
different than a ship. Like if a ship's sails are upside down, sideways, anything attached
Nope.
to the ship.
Are the sails even out?
Follow your
Uh,
heart, Eagle Rock Man.
The sails are out. And they are catching wind. So it seems they are going with the wind,
Oh.
Interesting.
which is
So
why
this
they
is
kind of
very
drifted north.
rudimentary as far as
Yeah. Whatever is keeping it in the air is not propelling it, so it's
Yeah.
being propelled by the wind.
Hmm.
Are we did we make it to the town yet, or are we
You guys
still
are just
outside?
outside still. You're kind of halfway between the bridge here and the farmlands.
All right,
Like
guys, I
somewhere
think we
over
need to
here.
get into town and ask people if they saw where this came from, if it launched here or if it flew over.
Yeah.
How high? How far away? Like distance would it be? Like
Distance?
off from the ground. Does it look like? Like how high
I
up
don't-
from the ground?
Are
Like
we
a low
all not
flying.
more amazed at the fact that a ship is flying?
Gil, if my assumption is correct, I feel like you and I have had hands on the thing that is powering that.
Wait, for real?
So that he's learning how to use it? And machines?
It went to the college, and we know that the college is very interested in learning how to make new things.
So while you guys
New
are making
magics.
your way, I'm
Downtown?
assuming at this point towards the city.
Downtown.
Yeah, we get shot down.
Yeah. You are going to hear a horrible, loud sound that sounds like crackling lightning. And suddenly you're going to see this gigantic black creature go
Oh.
streaking across the horizon. And that crack of lightning suddenly strikes the ship.
Oh.
And that starts to go tumbling down towards the earth.
Oh my god.
The ship is tumbling towards the earth, or the black
The
thing?
ship is suddenly tumbling towards the earth, and that black creature is flying around it currently.
Do we know
As
what
it's falling?
Could we try to determine what the black creature looks like shape wise?
Dragon shaped.
Oh, that's
like
not
a
good.
long, thin dragon. Not something you've ever seen before, though, or even heard of.
Are we still
before.
on eagle mode, or has that worn off already?
At this point, it would have been
We would have
near
landed.
the end of the hour. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
It's
know what we're
falling.
gonna.
I'm assuming it's falling like around here, right? Somewhere.
Yeah, it's gonna fall somewhere out here.
And we're
I
here.
don't know what we're gonna do, but everybody on that ship's gonna die if we don't do something.
Yeah, Cole's immediate instinct, yeah, he wants to run as fast as possible to where it's gonna crash.
We
Yeah,
don't even
and-
know what the damn thing is.
I'm gonna conjure animals. I'm just trying to find animal stats. 1 second, you guys, so I can get us like horses or something. But I don't know how many I can conjure.
I think horses is like you could maybe conjure 1 or 2, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to be like.
I
What's
mean, you guys did have a cart,
mountable
but you guys
beast?
kind of abandoned it when you flew.
It would have taken us, I
right.
think, longer to yeah to
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
we would have let Alana keep the horse.
for now. Yeah.
Yeah. You see, you don't want Gil to be around animals right now.
Yeah,
No.
don't trust.
You
don't
kill
trust it.
one deer for food. Didn't ya eat the deer?
Pony
Yeah, eat the
is-
deer, right?
Ponies
You
are
enjoy that
1/8.
jerky?
Ponies are 1/8. Hold on. 1/8.
Pony?
Pony?
Okay, well, 2 people would not be able to ride
No,
a pony.
1 person on a pony, and we can all ride a pony.
No.
We is a
no.
lot of people.
Ponies
pony
are
would not be
It's
able
too
to
small.
little.
carry
Okay,
Cole.
okay. You're right.
Yeah,
So it has
Cole
to
will
be a
just be able to
horse.
run.
So a
Cole's
draft
fast enough; he can just run on his own.
quarter.
Yeah.
A quarter is a draft horse. How many can a summon of a quarter? 8 beasts of challenge rating a quarter or lower. So I can summon 8 horses if I need to.
Jesus Christ.
So I think we
All
can
right.
all at least get a horse, and then
For an hour, I think. It
For-
lasts an
yeah.
hour. Or how long does it last?
Duration up to an hour.
Okay, so you got an hour to ride these horses up there, which
From here
I'll
to
say
like here.
with horses it'll take you an hour to get to the site. And you do hear as you were rushing towards there and you see people running away from the site clearly in a panic. I mean, this
Yeah.
is insane what's going on right now. In fact, I'll give it some scary music for the last couple minutes.
What in oblivion is that?
People are screaming, running away from the site, and you hear the impact, and it is a horrible crunching sound. And you see that black figure land on top of the ship.
Is the black figure like the same size as the ship?
It's pretty big. It fits inside the ship, but it is not that big.
Okay.
It's huge.
So it would
If
be
you're gonna give
like
it a stat block, it's huge.
a big. Okay. Shit.
Yeah. Would you guys like before we end it to see the impact site?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I love
damn.
it.
It
That's awesome,
just
Get crazy how I happen to have this.
right? It's almost as
Map
if he
for
planned
this.
for it.
It's almost as if I found the map and then came up with the encounter. And
That's
I
crazy.
will go ahead and reveal the massive
It's
dragon-like
toothless.
creature.
not how to train
let
your
me-
dragon.
Oh,
my
it's
friends.
it's emanating light. That's not
It
concerning
is.
at all.
You do notice that that creature seems to be glowing, and its eyes are glowing. And there is, obviously fire all around. The whole area is slowly starting to catch fire. There are people, commoners in the area that are frantic. But yeah,
Oh man.
this is what you guys are gonna be up against next time. Let
Boy,
me-
I want you to know that I'm looking at this, thinking of things to prepare for this encounter, and everything in my mind is things for clerics because my other characters are mostly clerics.
Yeah.
It's okay. We're riding 8 horses towards the
8
battle.
draft horses.
8 draft.
Ba-da-da. Oh
What
my
the
God.
fuck?
Oh,
Yo.
that's insane.
That's not
So
a dragon, that's a salamander.
as you get closer, you do start to notice that this creature is very mechanical looking.
That's awesome.
And I will say, add wings to this. It doesn't have wings in the picture, but it has wings. It's a modified stat block, but yeah. Look how sick he is. Isn't he
That is
cute?
rad.
It
I
doesn't
love
need
it.
Fucking
it doesn't
cool.
need wings. It just magically floats. Flies.
It's true. It's just like an Eastern dragon. They just
Yeah.
fly.
They just fly.
Yeah.
You know who could defeat him?
Hmm.
Finlong?
That little dude I made in Tears of the Kingdom with a cart.
Link. Link defeat him.
Jesus Christ, dude. Could he beat him though? Could he?
You need to see the little creature I made. I made just a little guy. It's just
He's just a little guy.
If Lord of the Rings has taught me anything, it's don't underestimate the little guys.
The little guys. That's true.
True.
It's very true. So yeah, that's
Sweet.
gonna be next episode. Next time on
Dragon
Divided
Dragon
Kingdoms.
Ball Z. Could I ask for a request for next one?
What?
Could we flip the map horizontally?
Flip it?
Yeah.
Flip it?
Oh, rotate it?
Rotate it, yeah.
Hey, make
Yeah.
your request after the stream. Bye, everybody. Do the outro.
Thank you all for coming to watch our stream. We hope to catch you not next weekend, but the 28th of January. So come back 28th of January. Watch out for the information on socials. And yeah, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
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 Treat your animals well.